Hello, all of you wonderful beans. I accidentally went over the 6-hour mark again, and so I needed to split up the recordings. But welcome back, and yeah, I am Razim, currently as Asher the Labramon. We're going to be going into the middle of the action, so I hope you enjoy this City Skylines 2 stream alongside Rygon doing the Test 3. Thanks again for joining, and I'll turn you over now.
What emotion do you feel is most in this picture? This one feels like anger. I could grab anger. Either anger or chaos.
I would go with chaos.
I feel like anger.
Maybe I could put anger there. Yeah, maybe it's anger. Yeah.
Okay.
It feels like a jellyfish, and jellyfish are chaotic.
What word do you feel describes this picture best?
Cathardy. Those
What?
were undies. Well, boxers, but yes.
Please. Bosoms.
You guys can't make me fully naked anymore. Mahaha!
Wait. No.
No, I know Rex can.
Oh no, he can't make me do anything I don't want to.
Not even if he gives you the sad puppy dog eyes.
Not even then.
Oh,
Not
don't
even
go this
if he-
route.
Not even if he holds the leash in his muzzle and begins walking out the door. Looks behind him one last time. Single puppy tear falls from his eye.
Love you. Bye.
I'm gonna say
Oh, you're
collide.
saying bye? Okay, well, bye then, Rex.
Pick up with the pound later. Rex, what's your answer?
I'm alone. I guess I'm going to the dog pound. And not. That's my answer. I'm sad.
Actually, that is a very good voice line.
Yeah,
Hey,
I'm gonna
Rex.
stick with collide because it feels
I'll go
like
collide.
two jellyfish colliding and getting tangled
getting-
up.
I'm getting two planets that are hitting each other.
Hey, Rex.
What do you think this picture
You're
is
a
called?
good boy.
Yay. Love you. So
We
much.
meet again.
I'm going with we meet again too. Rex, you got an opinion?
Yes. I love Zip very much. And also, let's see. Wait.
Rex's opinion is head empty.
I love you.
I love you
Very much
too.
for showing your affection. I love
Okay. It's okay. It's okay to like your master. Pay attention. I gotta move this along a little
you.
bit.
I got you. I'm just proving you. Okay. We mean, probably.
Don't worry. He'll brand you later.
Let's see.
Ooh, I like this idea. Yes, let's brand him.
You're getting horny. Okay, fine. Since you made a growth seed, let's go with that growth seed. Yeah, let's go with that one. Continue.
He says, how about this? Of course, there's another fucking picture.
Oh, damn, it's fiery. But also,
Ooh.
fiery.
Yeah, I mean, it's anger. I can't get anything else out of this.
You got that red undertone. But also, I don't know. I've changed so much now. I think joy. Oh, joy. Yeah, joy. Definitely.
Yeah, he's gone full puppy brain.
Yeah, fuck. Yeah, definitely joy. Definitely joy. I went to joy eventually.
Okay. Most time?
I am leaning towards joy by
You can see
virtue
the
of
picture.
it feels warm.
Okay.
And I like
Warm is
fire.
nice. I'd fucking the same. You
What
already
would
on
you
the
feel
money. You already got it.
describes this picture best?
Ooh, fury. Fire's powerful, but also volcanoes.
Oh yes,
Huh.
for a spooky.
Brimstone.
I will absolutely bite him.
I'm gonna
Okay,
go with
shattered
shattered.
right now, but that's not the point. I'm talking more about the picture now. Brimstone.
going with
Picture's
shattered.
brimstone.
Because
Volcano.
it feels like a regular shape that has become broken.
Regular shape has become broken.
Mm-hmm.
Kinda. I feel like a little broken shape. It also
Like
feels like hearts. I'm also seeing hearts being made on the side there. So even if it's broken up into pieces, it still has that beauty to it from what broken shards can create in shapes. So I'm still gonna go closer to Fury. Yeah, I'm thinking Fury. Hearts are
Okay.
strong, like determination. Undertale. Fury.
What about you,
Yeah.
Wolstein?
I lean towards volcano.
Okay.
Like a nice.
What do you think the picture's called?
Ooh.
Oh shit. Arcing blaze. I love the word blaze. Blazing. Man, your heart is blaze.
I'm going with The World Breaks.
Project Wingman, yes, the world
Ooh.
breaks.
I got the Vista building.
Nice. The wood breaks. Why did it break? Oh snap.
Well, congratulations on your credit card company.
You have the thing.
Yep, I am definitely with Project Wingman in mind declaring the world breaks.
What was your
The
answer,
Rex
Rex?
breaks.
I didn't break. I didn't pick the shattering. I was gonna do arcing blaze.
Okay.
I
Arcing Blaze
haven't
is not a
broken
bad
the
one.
world yet.
That's interesting that you say that. How about this one here? What emotion do you feel is most present in this picture?
Oh fucking hell! Scary. Looks like an eye looking at you instantly.
This one I'm getting numbness. It's cold.
It was very cold and sudden. I guess I wasn't ready for it. Let's see. Is this not a shock or like?
Rex, you will play with Rygon tomorrow.
I say
Look
anger.
into my eye.
Yeah. Cool. Joy. Yeah, definitely joy.
You getting joy? Okay.
Yeah, from being it's like an eye. It shocked. The eye shocked me at first being watched, but now this is
Okay.
I
What
like
word do you feel
anger.
describes this picture best? Monitoring.
analyzing.
Getting
110% analyzing.
If it-
Analyzing?
Yeah, analyzing.
If it
I'm thinking
were
analyzing.
a broad pupil, such as not locked on target, I would say monitoring. But with it
Yeah.
fixated, I say analyzing.
Fair.
Yeah, let's see.
What do you think this picture is called?
Hmm.
Matrix Watcher. That's what I'm getting.
Yeah.
Pretty hard to argue against that one.
It is pretty hard to argue against that one too. Let me think.
I mean, there could be an argument for thought provoked.
I think that too.
But Matrix Watcher, I suppose, is more apt. Oh, if only by virtue of the additional pips below the pink.
Oh no!
look-
Incubation of dreams. That's weird. Incubation of dreams. Changes
Okay.
That. Yeah.
Like looking along a string of events.
Says,
This one here is the interest.
I will make note of that.
Bing.
Now this one. What emotion do you feel is most present in the picture?
Interesting. Interesting one.
I'm getting joy. I'm picking up joy.
I lean towards relaxation.
Happy, happy Rex, Rex, happy, happy Rex.
I hate that 'cause
this-
this one's given a kind of a. Oof.
Pet,
That's a
pet,
weird
pet,
one.
pet, 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 pet,
This
pet,
one
pet,
feels
pet.
like sitting afloat a completely calm pond or lake, looking out to a glowing sunset from within
Oh.
a nice little alcove.
For me, I'm kind of getting the idea of someone like tearing something apart to reveal the light within. Like, and one thing that kind of came to mind was like, Superman tearing off his T-shirt to reveal his nipples. I mean, big ass.
Mine's what I can't. It's like it reminds me of like a cocoon or something at first, like some inward kind of life and birth and something like that. So I don't know. It's weird. It's like bit of the unknown. So I don't know about this one.
Oh, there's apparently a wild dragon.
Chaos. Could be a chaos then.
Oh, hey, Wild Dragon in the chat.
What? How do I throw a Pokeball? What's the command?
Exclamation point Pokecatch.
Do it. May the 20 give you luck. We should totally do Tabletop Simulator.
Yeah.
Something to do on the side. I've been discussing.
Oh, there we go. I had a
talking,
great ball.
Listen to music. Well, now,
What word do you feel describes this picture best? Womb? Nah. Warp?
Can we stop with the
gonna go with
freaking
Destiny.
pictures?
We've been on pictures for a
I
while.
can't
We've made one of them.
participate in these.
I know.
I'm
We should join.
I'm gonna go with Destiny.
That's what I'm saying. Let's just go ahead and play Minecraft now. I was gonna like throw it in. Like, what about Minecraft?
I want to finish it, though.
These are really good and I'm liking this, but damn, I'm between womb and birth because for some reason it did remind me of like a cocoon and life and coming out of the damn vajayjay. I'm gonna say it now. It looks like the gate opening of the. So yeah, I'm thinking maybe birth. Yeah, let's go birth. Go ahead, yeah, let's go birth. Totally birth. 100%.
Oh, I didn't catch it. Fuck.
But do you hatch? Do you hatch tricks?
But it also symbolizes the cocoon, like a birthing of like all that to do with like a hatchling as well. It's birth in general. It doesn't mean it has to be like specifically that. It just means that even it does that too. So yeah.
I'm just also being playful and teasing you.
Oh.
I'm going with Destiny.
Destiny.
What do you think this picture is called?
Oh, why Destiny though? I want to know.
Why Destiny?
Eh.
Because things are being torn apart to reveal what already is. It's already been there inside of you the entire time.
Huh.
It is not so much a birth as it is a shedding. And destiny is nothing if not already solidified fate.
Oh man. All right then. Interesting.
I am going to call this one Monolith Heart. What do you guys think?
I still lean towards. That's actually a good point. My initial would be Endless Sea from a previous remark of nestled within an alcove. But I suppose the same could be said for looking from an outside looking in upon a glowing alcove. Which would lead within the Monolith Heart, so I'm kind of torn now. Though I'm going to stick with my original of Endless Sea.
Alright.
Birthplace of Dreams. I was a Monolith Sea for some reason for a while, but
Fair enough.
Birthplace of Dreams.
Assuming I don't doze off.
He says, interesting. Take a look at this one. There's so many of these pictures.
All of the pictures.
What emotion do you feel is most present in this picture?
Chaos.
Yeah, I'm getting chaos too.
Oh, that one? Ooh.
Yeah.
Fucking. Actually, yeah, I'm gonna go with some joy on this one. Let's see.
Interesting choice.
It's Chomper. Of course it's joy. There's so many sharp fragments to consume.
Yeah, I'm going back to chopper mode. Yep, 100%. That is, it's like, I'm the galaxy look. It looks like it's like a stage in Star Fox coming at you. It's really cool. I think it's like coming right at you.
What word do you feel describes this picture best?
Ooh, I got one.
Broken.
Data. Looks very like
I honestly have to wonder, does Chomper have Pica?
Oh.
The what now?
Does
What's Pica?
Chomper have Pica?
What's pica? Can you eat that?
It's a mental health disorder whereupon you eat non-edible things.
Oh, possibly, but yeah, possibly if he brought on by how he was, he came from. But yeah, definitely, yeah, I can say that.
I'm gonna say data for this one.
Fair.
Oh,
Look at all the
Oh.
data chips flying around.
yeah.
I still say broken because it looks fragmented, but that's me.
What do you think this picture is called? Deciphering.
You know, I'm going to say deciphering just because I was about to make the joke a moment ago of, this could be broken and this is just it defragmenting.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. I didn't
Analyzing directs.
Well, it's planar zone because it looks like a video game. You like putting zones at the second part of your words. It's cooler. Sky zone
Okay.
or forest jungle zone. So yeah,
He says,
definitely.
we're almost done. What emotion do you feel is most present in this picture?
Oh, interesting.
Joy. Once again, I see chasms and chambers to fly within.
Oh.
I'm getting depression.
I'm getting that too. I'm seeing like spirit. I'm seeing things left behind and things far away, and something about this feels sad. Yeah, I'm gonna go with depression a bit. Yeah.
Yeah, everything
sad
here
as you can
feels like
say.
it's been consumed.
I can see
What
that
word
too.
do you feel describes this picture best? Viscous. That's what I'm getting.
Melting.
What does viscous mean?
When something is viscous, it is something liquidy that is also very very thick, very sticky. So like
It would
like
be
maple
what you,
syrup.
yeah, it would be what you would align towards
tar.
syrup, tar,
It's a thick liquid.
a fluid that does not flow well.
I'm getting a vapor.
I'll get the vapors.
Close as I can get. Oh no, I can.
You open that fucking window. I'm starting to boil again.
Oh,
Yeah, I'm gonna go with melting.
Alright. What do you think this picture is called? The sludge.
is there a way to like move the front of the text, like a button
No.
to do that? Like all
There's
the
not.
images. Okay,
No.
it covers the portrait. Oh, that guy's.
I want to
Gotta,
lean.
you take what you gotta get.
I want to lean towards planet cradle or forming. I'm gonna say forming.
I would say like the jowls of death. Yeah,
That's
of
it.
death. I always thought it was more of a spirits kind of like floating mist of the afterlife, feeling of a Hades kind of thing. Yeah.
Mhm.
Mlem.
He says, interesting choice. Let's see here. What emotion do you feel is most present in this picture?
I thought you said you were done.
God damn, this keeps going.
This has to be the last one.
He's just gonna show the pictures for the rest of our lives. It's 3 a.m. Wow.
Ugh, I feel like I'm stuck in one of those CAPTCHA things. Hey, what? How many traffic lights are in this fucking picture?
Also, I'm gonna say anger.
I mean, don't let the anger of how long he's going with these pictures make you more angry. You gotta fight past it.
Oh,
I'm
no.
I'm actually picking up relaxation.
I am, because a lot of my music games I vibe with are like this, and almost like a joy too.
Yeah. I could definitely pick up anger though, because it looks like it could also be like a big old alien or a spiritual being just like zapping your fucking planet.
It could also be a bunch of energy sources from above concentrating in each source to help one single point defeat a thing, maybe. It just feels a little peaceful, like has like a nice little symmetry at the bottom of it.
Yeah, it's just a kid with a magnifying glass.
If you make the okay, so you're changing the purpose of what I'm thinking of the beams on the top. Dang it!
Well, it's my job. I gotta correct people's, or I gotta change people's thinking.
I lean
So what would it
towards,
be? Oh man!
I lean towards anger because it feels like a blown fuse, so to say.
That's fair.
I lean towards Rex being a good boy.
Joy.
I like that. I like hearing that. That's cool.
What is the word? What word do you feel describes this picture best?
Um,
I'm actually going with crown. I feel crown.
crown.
Mm-hmm.
What does solstice mean again? Let me see. I'm gonna Google that shit. Solstice. It's like a light thing, isn't it?
I think it's at the point when the sun's highest in the sky, if I can recall.
Solstice
winter solstice?
is, yeah, it usually is used to refer to that. Either the winter or summer solstice.
Longest and shortest days when it is at the Earth's equator. No. When it begins shifting back towards Earth's equator. There we go. Tired who?
So I'm going laser. I'm going laser for now. Yeah,
All right.
laser.
What do you think this picture is called? Red Angel is mine.
Broken seal.
Sonic Boom.
He says, "All right then. Just a few more." Fuck off.
Oh,
Can
he
we
has
snap
said
this
that
person's
about
neck?
15 times.
You might have to speedrun with just you at this point so we can get out of this part of the game. Otherwise,
All
we're
right.
Good luck.
I mean, if everyone wants that, I'll do it. Oh, dude, I didn't think there'd be this many fucking pictures.
It's okay.
Well, I didn't even head off to bed. I'll lose him.
All right.
Good night.
Have a good night.
Picking up Joy.
Spirit.
Beauty.
Yeah. There. I'm trying to say single word answers to these now. It's hard.
Marble of Time.
Yeah, a marble. It's definitely a marble to me too.
He's like, that's surprising. Almost finished. What emotion are you picking up here?
I'm gonna pick up
Anger.
a chair and hit you.
Anger.
Anger.
Anger. Impatience.
This one's joy. It's like Cartoon Network a little bit. But,
Pick it up, Chaos.
Chaos is joy. Joy is chaos. So I went with joy. Time to chaos before. Okay, chaos. It's chaos. It was that much. Chaos again. Chaos. Yeah, chaos.
Hello there, Mustard.
To the hamlet.
Warped.
Thank you very much for that follow. Welcome.
Verdant Path. Very good. Last one, oh thank God. What emotion do you feel is most present in this person?
Next up, how do you feel about this video?
Joke.
It just shows like a limping puppy, and I'm like,
Oh no. Jesus. I need some chips after that. Or some hot tamales.
I'm getting
Sir?
relaxation from this one.
4 for 4? Oh, relaxation.
Yes, you may.
Yay! Yeah, probably. Music. Or it looks like a watch is back there. So music.
I'm
Also
going with
mute.
Void.
Notes of harmony. I get a little bit of music notes on that thing.
I'm getting the sound of silence.
That's a good ass song.
I think that about wraps it up. Your answers have been documented well. Deep on your subconscious they dwell.
Uh-oh.
But I'm not finished with you just yet. There are still some truths that have yet to be met. As a matter of fact, this is only the start.
Oh my god! I got
We
more
will have a
pictures to
great
give
deal
you,
of
fart.
fun before we part. So let me challenge you on another level still. I'll pick your brain until I get my fill. This next set of questions will test your conscience more. And again, your honesty I do implore. Let us begin.
Okay, chat, I want to remind you all that you picked this. I wanted to listen to Dresden Files. I was promised I'd get to at the end of this. And here we are! No end in fucking sight!
To be fair, everyone has been very slow on this.
We've been having fun though. Some of these pictures that some have been able to enjoy. I'm sorry, Asher.
I just wanted Dresden.
I'm sorry. But incentive.
Oh my god.
1 year you're running a little low on funds to purchase presents around the holidays. So you decide to spend $1 and get everyone in your family a lottery ticket. You give each of them their own lottery ticket and wish them the best of luck. The drawing is held and one of your family members hits the jackpot, but it's someone who you don't really get along with and just brought a present for out of moral obligation. They plan to keep the money all for themselves as they feel like it was their ticket. How does this make you feel? Indifferent. That's the way life goes sometimes. I don't give a shit. Like, it says more about them than it says about me.
I'll remember this.
Zim and Rex? Indifferent.
Indifferent.
I just wouldn't even be in this position in the first place. If I'm gonna get somebody a gift, it's not gonna be a lottery ticket.
I know, right? Why would you set yourself up like that?
Well, sure, but like, if you did, and this happened, what would you feel?
Indifferent, but I would also be like, I'll remember this for next time.
Indifferent.
It would be,
more.
it would jump around because eventually I would hit the thing of why the fuck did I give him a lottery ticket? I'm so stupid. I get mad at myself, but it's like I would never think they should share the prize. It's like I freaking don't care. It's their good. They won. Good for them. But it's
I would imagine that they should, but I'm not gonna carry that expectation.
It's like if they do, I don't. Whatever.
If I won a big prize and someone had bought me the ticket, I would at least give a little. At least give like, depending on how much, I would give a little bit back to them.
Just you only give them the amount that they spent on it.
He says, "Very well.
Thanks
And
for the
what would you
lottery.
wish to
Here's
do
your 20
in this
bucks.
situation?
Wait,
Get them
what now?
killed so I inherit the money? That ain't fucking happening.
Jesus Christ!
Destroy their ticket so no one gets it. Try to steal the ticket for myself. No, I just let them be happy with their winnings. Again, I don't give a shit.
There you go.
Like, that's just how life goes sometimes. Just let them be happy. If the roles were reversed and you're given a winning lottery ticket, would you share the money with your least favorite family member who bought you the ticket in the first place? Yeah, I do it. I don't care. It would be exactly like a half and half, mind you. But like, if I were to win a ticket, let's say it's like $5 million, right? I'd give them like, 500,000, and we'd call it even.
Tired Hoot awakens.
Yeah, that sounds about where I would do.
If tired Hoot is tired, tired Hoot should go to bed.
He says, I see. Now you're walking through a forest and you come across a black suitcase. Inside the
shit.
case, there rests $1 million.
$1 million.
Alongside the money, there lies a bloodstained note with only one word written on it. The
Oh,
note
shit.
simply says, "Don't."
Oh,
How does this make you feel?
Oh, fuck. Kind of already scared and anxious. Let's see.
I mean, there's a
What?
bloodstained note, so... And it just says,
No.
"Don't." I'm like, is somebody fucking watching this thing?
Oh no, the don't part really hit me. I'm gonna say anxious.
I'd be
I see.
hesitant, honestly. I'd be scared.
I say anxious, but more for the feel that the back of my mind that jumps to this is don't give them the cash or don't give this to them kind of feel of.
I
What?
say it means don't ask questions, and I'm taking it.
Oh, you're a reverse super optimist. I thought like don't open the case, it will explode or some shit, or don't. It's like I don't know.
Oh no, we already opened
mean-
it. That's how we know the money's in there.
Yeah.
Yep. This is a. This is a
I'm
black
going with
Easter.
scared. Because honestly, I would be like, oh shit, is somebody actively watching this case and waiting for somebody to come across it? Like, what
Yeah.
if this one of those moral situations where as soon as I take this money, they just fucking shoot me?
Jesus.
Honestly, I would not even have looked at the case because I'm so used to seeing like, litter like that all around the place. That's like, why do I want to dig through some probably moldy suitcase for?
You never know, there could be $1 million in there.
But then the true good ending was if you don't take it, you're a good boy. You start turning into a dog, and it's a TF start. Bam. That's the true good ending. It's a test that somebody put up on there for you. You got to pass the test.
Honestly,
If you take it, you turn to a greedy pig.
so what would you wish to
Pinocchio
do
logic.
in this situation?
What?
What would you do in this situation? I'd be
Let them know
scared.
about the suitcase.
I'd be scared, but I'd still chance it. I'd take it. I'd take the money.
Let's see.
But I would probably check it thoroughly first. Just make sure there's no, like, fucking tracking devices or shit in it.
You pull out your dollar bill, but half of them have been hollowed out for like a small ink charge or a small trap otherwise.
I would definitely do the very bottom one, the fourth one.
You'd leave the suitcase alone.
Yup. Many reasons. I can go
Give
back
the
to them
note-
again, but they're many. I don't want to keep us here.
It says, if the note wasn't covered in blood, would it change your decision at all? No. No?
No. Even if it was covered in blood.
If anything, it would make me more suspicious.
Yeah.
I already chalked up for call police and advise. If it's clean
The blood's
money,
not the biggest
someone will
thing.
pick it up. If it's dirty money, they can have their old handy dandy old time try to get their hands back on it.
Excuse me for a little bit. I can't hear.
Yip, 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 yip. Alright, before I fall asleep on you all again, though, you all have a good one, and I will be taking
You
my
as well,
leave.
Wolstein.
Sleep well.
But first, Wolstein, how does this picture make you feel?
I'm going to stab a Rygon.
I shall say that I feel like
Stabbing a Rygon?
I want soup.
Very interesting. And what word would you use to describe this picture?
Stabs a Rygon.
Tasty. Smells tasty.
What
Yeah.
title would you use to describe the picture?
I would say Vaporeon soup.
He says, interesting.
Oh, heck. The hot tub was not moved. Never
No,
mind.
the hot tub and cage are stuck along with the table.
No worries.
The devil appears in your room at night while you're alone and just about to fall asleep and tells you that he has a special one-time offer for you. Does he say he's the devil?
You better give me the offer before I pass out on you. Tell me your dang offer.
In exchange for your soul and eternal damnation, which is a long time, he will let you choose from one of 3 glorious bargains. He's not told you what these bargains are yet. How does this make you feel?
Suspicious. Not because I don't think the devil truly exists, but he should know damn well I'm already going down there. What is he bargaining with me for?
Honestly, I'd be intrigued. I'd be like, all right, I'm curious to hear what you have to hear. It doesn't mean I'm going to accept it, but I'm curious.
Oh gosh, I am tired. I completely misread intrigued. Yeah, no, intrigued would be the more appropriate.
The devil goes on to assure you that whether or not you believe him to truly be the devil, he surely is. And to prove his point, he demonstrates magnificent magical prowess and drags you to hell for a split second before transporting you back to your bedroom. It's kind of here.
Oh, that was so warm and toasty. Can we go back? I want to go back.
In that second, you could feel a lifetime of pain and suffering in the most unimaginable ways possible.
I could imagine him. My brain likes to do it for my nightmares.
He then goes on to tell you of his offers in exchange for your soul to see if he can strike a bargain. Which of these would you choose in exchange for your soul, if any?
Hold the line. This hamlet shall not fall.
Park_Narshil raided my stream with 7 viewers.
Pt2, hello there!
Alright.
Oh, Vaguely Evil Raid, hello! How was your stream, PK? Oh, Bloons is a fun game. Would you like a regular shout out or a random clip from your channel brought up? And welcome in everybody, I am Razim. We do all sorts of things here. Right now we're doing some City Skylines 2 while Rygon is dragging us through this very, very long questionnaire thing.
Dragging you?
Oh, we're definitely having fun. Yes, that's what we're having. Absolutely. It would be a random clip, PK. I only have it set up to bring up a random one. Sorry.
I wouldn't sell my soul to the devil.
No, none of these bargains are good enough.
Yeah.
I mean, considering in just 1 second we had a lifetime of suffering and pain in unimaginable ways, I'd be like, yeah, that doesn't seem too good.
Never age, but can still die from injury? No, because, let's face it, world is dangerous. And governments are gonna do all sorts of testing when they notice, wait, you're not supposed to still be around.
I mean, you can still get away with the aging thing, but I'd probably slip on a banana and die. What's up?
So, real quick, let's go ahead and get this clip brought up here. Also, I forgot work in progress from Mirai, my channel artist, for an upcoming YCH that we'll have here. You'll be able to see it better once the clip's over, but you know.
Okay, that's Windwall down. I can now use my ult.
Ah, some League of Legends.
Oh!
I really like League of Legends. At least sometimes.
That's the bitch! That's the meaty one! That's the one!
I got you guys.
Oh, thank God.
Very nice. But yeah, welcome on in, everybody. I am Razim, currently as Asher the Labramon. I am Ebel. Mahaha! But yeah, we are doing some City Skylines. We've got all sorts of things we do, though. Lots of tabletop, Pathfinder, World of Darkness, multiple Pokemon games, a Digimon game. And then we've also got some artists that come and join us on stream here and take commissions live here on stream. Most often you can find that on Mondays and Thursdays. And this one's a work in progress for a Christmas-themed YCH with TF. Yeah. And, well, it's me up there. See? It's me. And I'm cackling madly because I am TFing people into things to pull my sleigh. Maha!
If a new dragon wanted to join his YCH, would they actually need to be TF'd?
Everyone would have to be TF'd, yes. You could be TFing into a noodle dragon.
But I'm already noodle.
Well, you would have to be TF'd, sorry. It's kind of the thing of the image.
Yep.
But yeah, if anybody is interested, do message me on Discord. It's $100 per slot, $110 with taxes and fees and whatnot. But do message me, and because we are taking slots early.
Tired Hoot is easily distracted, and the immediate thought was either a whip of his burrito, or harness or reins. Because, meh.
Hi there, Kitsu. That's another great bean to go check out, everybody. Actually, did PK get the, Okay, so there's a shout out for PK. And we'll get a shout out for Okitsu soon. But Okitsu also streams. Alright, you can carry on now, Ragon. Thanks for sharing your community, PK. Sorry.
Alright. No, I would not sell my soul to the devil. If I experience unimaginable pain and torment, no, probably not. Probably a bad deal.
Yeah, all of these have been bad deals so far. All the wealth and power in the world, that's fine and dandy, but that's temporary. Living forever is fine and dandy, but meh, run out of things to do. Yeah. And bringing someone back from the dead, really, they've already had their go. No, this is mine.
If the devil offered you a deal of some other kind, would you accept it in exchange for eternal damnation?
It depends on the deal, but maybe.
Be a Vaporeon? In a
So,
PMD world?
Because, I mean, now, if they sweeten the deal of wealth and power with shape-shifting, maybe then.
I don't know. I don't know if that would be worth eternal damnation, though. Like, I'd be willing to do some other bargain. Like, can I just give you my firstborn child? That's pretty easy to make.
No. This is why I'm jokingly trying to throw in shape-shifting, because you can make that last on forever.
Oh my. Did you... It seems that I was about to die, but now I am little puppy.
He'd be like, no, that ain't gonna work.
Don't worry, Mr. Devil. I promise I will die someday, but that day is not today. Nor tomorrow, nor next month, nor this millennia. Sometime during this eternity.
He says, I see. I said no. Civilization is about to come to an end as a plague sweeps the globe, turning everyone who perishes into mindless zombies who hunger for living flesh. You watch as everyone you know becomes gravely ill and turns, except for 5 of your closest friends and family. Oh wow, 5. That's a lot. Do I even have 5? How does this make you feel? Incredibly sad. I don't want the world to end. Excited. I've always fantasized about a zombie apocalypse. Scared. I don't know if I can survive for long. Indifferent. This is life now. I'd be sad.
Indifferent.
I'd be a bit sad. I don't want the world to end. I mean, the internet's gonna go bye-bye.
What's the difference between then and now with all those retail workers and such out there?
What do you mean, retail workers? Don't you mean consumers?
Those two.
Just because they're going from toilet paper to brains does not mean that they aren't still the same shit.
Okay, that was good. That was good.
I'm just chuckling because all that comes to mind is an early remark from Rygon of wanting me on their zombie survival team.
Yeah, I remember that.
Well, on a zombie survival team, that's not that great of an idea.
What do
So
you
I'm gonna
mean?
go with sad. I don't want the world to end.
What was fantastic on my zombie survival team? He made sure I died as little as possible.
Yeah, but how many times did he die?
He came back. It's fine.
If you knew that a zombie apocalypse was coming in 10 years from now, and you could prevent it from happening, would you? Yeah. Yeah, I'd prevent it. Just interesting.
Yes,
You've been working at a
down
company
with
for 10
capitalism.
years. You've been working at a company for 10 years, and you've been promised a very important and incredibly lucrative promotion. However, someone hired only a number of weeks ago has just been promoted to the position that you were promised. Your boss essentially tells you tough luck and that maybe one day you'll get the position that he had, and that he had to promote the other employee as a favor for a friend. How does this make you feel? I'd be like, wow, you just lost all my fucking trust.
Yep, off to a new job.
I'd be betrayed. I can't trust my own employer.
I want to be betrayed, but it's an indifferent betrayed because I will watch and either this person will do their job, in which case I can respect that. I will be disappointed that it didn't go to me, but if they do it better than I could have, I can respect that. But if not, I'm gonna laugh, giggle, and point when everything burns down. And be comfortable in my knowledge that I will find another place.
You've also learned a few secrets about the company that could be disastrous if they were to escape, such as the fact that they haven't been properly reporting their income for the last decade. What would you wish to do in this situation? Quit my job and look for new employment. Fuck them.
By the way, Kitsu, have you seen the Asher model here yet? I wasn't certain if you've come by in a while.
I would quit my job, look for new employment, and I would report them. That's what I would do.
Same.
Well, you see, the difficulty is that the order of operations is a little bit off there. It's the other way around. Look for new employment and then quit. But it works.
If the roles were reversed and you were hired and promoted as a favor over someone more deserving, would you accept the position? No. If I knew about it, I would say no. One, because, I would like the company to run correctly. So if they're qualified for the position, I'd be fine with that. And two, if I'm already making enough money to be comfortable in the position I'm at, then I don't give a shit what position I'm in. Like, putting me into a higher, more lucrative position, like, unless that's literally going to pay for my house or something like that, which my current position does not do, then I don't see any reason taking it, because I don't really care for accolades and shit from a company that will drop me, quicker than anything as soon as I become inconvenient.
Good night, Mustard. Thanks for coming by. Yeah. And that's fair, Kitsu. I'm very happy with how the Asher model came out. I appreciate you lurking.
You will say?
He says, I see. Very interesting. You're home alone at night, cooking food in your kitchen, and you turn around to realize that someone is watching you through your window in the darkness. They have their face and hands pressed up against the window, and they make direct eye contact with you before turning and running out of sight around the other side of the house. How does this make you feel?
Uncomfortable as hell?
Secure. I'm ready to handle whatever is coming.
I'm sure I could handle it, but that still makes me uncomfortable.
I'd be anxious. I don't know what's about to happen. Are they breaking in? Are they somebody who's peeping? Do I need to kill a man?
Well,
A
the
little
answer to the
anxious.
last one is always yes.
And what do you think you do in this situation? Lock the doors, call the police? I grab the nearest weapon in the house and prepare myself.
Check, see if everyone in the house is safe. I already
Yeah.
know everything's locked.
Survival of the fittest. Sorry, baby.
I only declare check to see if everyone is safe is because I always carry a weapon on me and I know that my doors are locked. So if anything occurs, I just want to make sure everyone's safe. I know where everyone is so that when I go weapons free, I know where I am cleared to fire. Do 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 do.
It's
Run
who wants
out
to
of the
know if it's
house and go
Shia
to the
LaBeouf.
What are you saying? Your first thing is not a beanbag shotgun?
I'd use a musket. Just like my forefathers intended.
I am surrounded by all things. Knives, bottles, tools.
That's one way to call them.
I don't know
I
about
grab the
you,
nearest weapon.
but wrenches are quite dandy.
If the face you saw in the window is the face of a
so
supernatural
crescent
entity
ammo.
and not of a human being, would your answers change at all?
Ooh.
No.
I'd say no.
I
I'd
mean,
still be pretty
what else am I gonna fucking do? Alright, so it breaks in, my piddly little kitchen knife or gun doesn't kill it, and I die. Whoop-de-fucking-do. What do you want me to do? Curl up in a corner and cry?
If it breaks into my house and it demonstrates such a clear show of force, I know my escape routes and I will take my damnedest and I will go down fighting when it comes down to. I am happy with whatever goes. Do.
He says, I'm going to present you with some more potential scenarios, but I'm going to ask for more simplistic answers as a result. Here we go. You're not feeling all too well, so you decide to go to the doctor. The doctor runs a series of tests and gets back to you shortly after to announce some grave news. It turns out that you've contracted an incredibly rare illness that there is currently no cure for. This illness causes complete body paralysis within 6 months of contraction, meaning that in less than half a year from now you'll be rendered unable to move, blink, talk, or any form of expression whatsoever. You'll need to be kept alive on a feeding tube, and you'll never be able to communicate with anyone else ever again, just being kept alive on machines in a vegetative state. Would you rather be kept alive in that state, or would you rather have the plug pulled when it happens? Oh, fuck. No, pull that fucking plug.
Yeah!
Please. God.
I'm done. I'm good. Out.
Like, if I can't type on the computer, if I can't communicate with my friends, if I can't enjoy reading a book or listening to music or anything, like, of my own volition and choice, fuck it. I don't care. Pull the plug.
What for the next, 12 months they develop a brain interface?
What?
A neural brain interface.
Yeah, we haven't gotten there yet, sorry.
You know, I'm just giggling because the back of my mind is actually thinking of one of them little in those not neural interface, but just scanners, and thinking to the back of my mind, you know, I wonder how it would go to spend 6 months learning Morse code and figuring out how to do those neural scanners and arranging for either the programming to be able to Morse code my messages out by that and request an endless stream of movies and whatever the hell I want.
Please, may I see Bambi again? It's like, no, I meant something else. He keeps saying Bambi, fuck it. Well, this guy really likes
Bambi
saying
Raptor.
Bambi a lot. For me, how would you like to spend the last 6 months of your life while still mobile? I would be pursuing all of the dreams I haven't yet accomplished. I've got a few things I want to finish before I die.
Making the world a better place while I can.
Anyone else?
Spend time with friends and family.
Okay.
And, do that whole Neuralink Morse code interface.
There are diseases out there that can put you in that sort of unfortunate situation. Does knowing this motivate you to do things you've never done before? Or pursue more from life? Or do you feel relatively unaffected by the knowledge that this could potentially happen to you at any point in time? It doesn't really change anything for me because I'm already striving for those things. I'm already trying to do what I can as I can. Like, yeah, sure, I could maybe be a little bit more gung-ho about it. I feel pretty comfortable where I'm at.
I am well aware that my life can change tomorrow or end. It doesn't really change anything for me.
Yeah. He says, noted. You have a pet dog, oh god, whom you've raised since its birth. 3 years have passed, and it's the best dog you've ever had. Sorry, I misread that. 3 years has passed, and it's the best Rex you've ever had. You love it like it's your own child. And one day, Rex runs away, chasing after the wild animal in the darkness.
Lord, about this.
Rex, what have we told you about the rules of hanging out with Rygar?
It's still made me laugh. It's still in there. Oh.
No drinking water.
I'm sorry,
I'm
but
good.
with the description given, the first thought that crosses my mind is, yeah, I am absolutely that knocked owl dangling a bunch of chestnuts and luring the chomper away.
Alright. So, you love it like it's your own child. One day he runs away in the middle of the night chasing after a wild animal in the darkness. You search everywhere for your Rex, but no matter what you do, you can't seem to make any progress. After a month passes, you still haven't seen any trace of your four-legged friend. Until one morning, you're awakened to the sound of a familiar barking. You rush outside to find that your elderly neighbor in his late 80s is out on his front line joyously playing with your dog. He has named the beast Johnny, and him and your dog seem to be having the time of their lives. You rush over there and hug your dog, and he excitedly licks your face. Your neighbor says, Johnny's a good boy, isn't he? I lost him when I was just a boy about your age, but he's come back. Johnny has come back, and we're together again. Come to find out, your elderly neighbor is suffering from dementia, recently brought on by the stress and heartache of losing his wife just a couple of months prior to finding your dog.
Holy shit, it's like a novella. Where did that come from?
This dementia has caused him to believe that your dog Johnny is his old dog from his childhood coming back into his life to make him happy and keep him company. The Rex seems to be in great shape, very happy and well looked after. And you know that telling the old man that it isn't really his Rex and that it's your Rex would break his heart and crush him.
No! You gotta answer this one. You gotta answer this one.
Would you break the news to him? Say it.
You've lived a good life, old man. It's time to go. And I take him out old Yeller style.
Yo!
Even telling him it's not his dog has actually the chance to kill him. Because
Jesus,
have you heard of broken heart syndrome?
Then die.
Provided
So fucked up.
Provided that they are taking care of Rex, I am absolutely fine with them keeping Rex. I know where Rex is.
Actually,
that one.
that
That's
is
not
a very
me.
good voice line.
That's not me.
I know
That's
where
not-
Rex is,
That's spooky.
and I know that they are doing good. And that is fine enough by me.
I would just make sure with his family caregivers to let him know that that's actually your dog. Just so they know to return them to you.
There is no one taking my Rex from me.
Oh snap!
He is
So
mine.
Would you break the news to him that it isn't his Rex and take Johnny home with you? Yeah, Johnny. Or would you let him keep the Rex and choose to visit him daily to play and go for walks? I would let the old man keep my Rex.
Why are you doing this? Stop saying Rex.
I would get in contact with the family to let them know, hey, he's mistook my dog. I'm checking on him. I'm checking on the dog. But it's with I want it to be understood that as soon as he passes, which probably will be sooner rather than later, that I'll be taking my dog back once it happens.
Respect, yeah, dog behavior, yeah.
Conditional allowance of allowing the
once
dog.
Once he passes or is put in a home, he sometimes will put them in home. But at least
This story does not make me sad.
No, the dog's alive. The old man is happy. I'm happy.
Yeah, I like that. I like to say everybody's happy. The dog's happy if everybody's happy. There you go. I agree. Oh, fuck yeah. That gets a wag out of 10. Yeah.
Can you imagine yourself in the old man's position? Being so alone in life and finding one thing that makes you feel less alone, and potentially having to face it being ripped away from you once again.
Oh,
yeah, I can
want to make
imagine
that person happy. That's so
I can
sad.
imagine it.
Affirmative. That is how I feel about all those around me.
Good behavioral stance.
Pets the well.
Pets.
Next question. Let's say that you were viciously murdered by a serial killer. Well, that's it. That's the end of the question.
Oh, GG! what is this shit? Okay, let's keep reading, please. This was interesting. What the fuck?
Let's say that you were viciously murdered by a serial killer and you fell for one of their traps as they lured you in and made you their latest victim. Now, let's also say that you're given a unique opportunity in the afterlife as you return as a spirit to roam the earth. However, you're bound to two potential options and only two. You can either choose to haunt your assailant and make his life miserable, hopefully foiling his plans to kill in the future and potentially saving lives in the process, or you can choose to spend your time as a spirit amongst your still living family and friends, guiding them in positive ways and making their lives better.
Oh,
Family
I
and
absolutely.
Wow, why would you... Yeah, that's an easy one.
I am absolutely haunting my assailant.
Oh, you vindictive fuck. How could you?
You're bound to whichever option you choose until either your family and friends are no longer living or your killer is no longer living. You cannot choose both. Which one would you choose?
Why would you spend your last moments just fucking up those that you could be spending with the friends and family? Yeah, I definitely friends and family. Definitely friends and family. Out of the two,
you could be saving other people from a gruesome fate, but honestly, the way I look at it, one of them can haunt his ass.
Well,
yeah, I'm pretty sure. Yeah.
Well, you see, I have everything that I need to say between my family said. And among my friends, I have made it simply plain and clear that I support you all as best I can to the end. And let's face it, you all have seen me throwing influence.
And we've seen you do some of your hardships.
Oh,
what
yes,
if while Burning Sun says, but what if while watching your friends and family you see the killer coming up behind him? Well, see, this is where I get to do that, subtly influence them to guide them towards more positive things. So whichever family member's about to be murdered, I would subtly influence them to...
I want to apologize for myself. I don't know why.
I would subtly manipulate them so that way they, perform a series of hijinks and martial art moves against the serial killer. So, like, for example, he's about to come up behind one of them. He's about to stab them as they're over the stove. I would suddenly switch the stovetop off so my family member stands up with their pan and accidentally whack the killer in the head with it.
Some hijinks.
And then I would drop like a knife on the ground. So while the guy's clutching his head, my family member then has to turn and again whacks him with the pot, like sending him careening towards a nearby sink or something like that.
The ghost of Macaulay Culkin. What the hell? Interesting.
That is how I choose. That is how I choose to protect my family and friends.
That is honorable.
Yeah, I would say with my friends and family. I believe I can do more good doing that than I would be haunting my killer.
Yeah, that's how I feel.
Yeah.
too.
I stick once again to haunt my killer because either A, I am going to have one hell of a lifetime of influences, and this poor fellow is going to be enduring a lot of torment and chaos, or B, I am somehow correcting them by sheer virtue of the BS I'm going to throw their way.
The next
I will
question.
make
Go ahead.
I will make their job so much harder they will give up.
Do you think you have what it takes inside to drive your killer insane and push him over the edge? I mean,
No.
I'm a mental health specialist.
I do not like the way you said that.
Whoa!
No!
Whoa! Don't ever say that ever again like that. That is not cool. Whoa! Spooky. Fucking spooky, dude.
We've already seen your power at work, Rygon. Bad.
Fucking spooky. Fucking spooky.
Somebody go ahead and clip that one. I'll be right back. I'm gonna open a window.
Oh, that you should have literally
Actually,
make that
yes.
a fucking don't make that a no, don't make that a command. That's scary.
Make that a clip. Somebody clip that one.
It's so scary. It's like that's no, that would just destroy him. Oh man, no.
Oh.
That's horrifying. They made
Don't
that to a
worry,
horror movie.
Rex. We haven't
I'm
even
worried.
heard the answers of everyone else. After all, I'd easily say yes. But
I'm
I
gonna grab a little
won't.
bit more water. I'll be right back.
Because you see, once the killer's insane, they're not experiencing everything I'm doing the same way anymore. It loses its edge. There's no fun in that.
What if the killer was insane and you drove them to sanity?
Insane and like wait, does that even can you do that? You make insane what wait. What?
Well, you see, you just start to bend their perception of reality, so they think they're doing the same thing over and over again. But in all reality, you're just tweaking things and nudging them in different directions each time.
Sheesh.
Icon's not the only one who can play this game.
Yes, I guys are the only one. It also, if there's schizophrenic and you're a ghost, all you need to do is just it's just act as the angel on the shoulder.
Yeah, you see that.
Wait, go ahead. What's that?
Oh no, it's all good.
If somebody did clip that, I'd like to hear it.
I don't know if I want to hear that again. That was spooky. Jesus.
Pat.
You want to go ahead, there, Asher? Show us how evil you are. Could you drive a killer insane and push him over the edge? Jeez.
Oh, absolutely.
Oh my god.
I mean, they already successfully did that with Magna.
Mahaha!
Sheesh. Sheesh.
Hi, Rob.
Now the next question is, do you believe that this scenario is possible? No, I don't really believe in
Or
ghosts.
ghosts are possible.
Do I believe the scenario is possible? You see,
I'm gonna say yes.
I won't say this exact scenario, but in terms of haunting my assailant, yes.
If this situation happened to a friend or family member and they were viciously killed, which situation would you rather them choose? I'd like them to stay with friends and family. Just, look away if I'm getting kinky.
Oh,
I'd rather them stay with friends and family, but the choice is theirs. If they happen to share my mindset, Who am I to deny them the haunting of their killer?
Well, I just think it would bring him more peace to see the rest of us succeed. That's all. Next question.
I'm sorry, Grandma,
What?
but please look away. And then you just hear in the back of your head, now, this is not how you do that. You see, if you want to tie somebody else, you need to be using a much higher grade rope than that. Also, that lock is absolutely not sufficient to hold somebody in place. So, why don't you go ahead and fix your shit
that is a very good
and
voice
make
line.
me actually proud of you?
Yes, Grandma. Do I take off the pants now or later?
This is wild. I have to be quiet with Paris.
One night, you go to sleep and get a good rest that feels like the best sleep you've ever had.
Oh, this is so fake.
Oh my god.
Who's a good boy?
No.
You are.
How long you been
Yes,
there,
you
Basil? Hey, what's up, Basil?
You wake up in an unfamiliar room in an unfamiliar bed. You look in the mirror and you hardly recognize yourself. You look as though you've aged 20 years. There's a sticky note on the television screen that says, "Press play." So you oblige the note and hit the play button to reveal a message that's been left for you by all your friends and family that are still alive and well, though they all seem to be 20 years older as well. What, nobody could be bothered to come to my fucking coma awakening? Fuck y'all.
Whoa, what I missed? I had to like type for a second. What? What?
Y'all left the fucking video to somebody being there to say like, "Hey, glad you're out of your coma. You want some McDickies?"
Well, you're in a coma for 20 years. You can't wait around all day for you to wake up.
Well, apparently they knew well enough to leave a fucking videotape.
Yeah, I was about to say, I kind of want to see what the rest of this says, because this is already feeling rather silly as it is. So I'm kind of curious what the next bit says. There's got to be more.
I would just think they're being considerate.
I see.
But okay, Rygon.
They explain to you that every single day for the last 20 years, you've repeated the same day over and over again.
Oh, wow.
Due to severe head injury that I apparently had falling on my pillow. Fuck, I should have left that fucking brick under it.
Whoa.
Your memory doesn't last more than 24 hours. So each day when you sleep, all recollection of what took place 24 hours prior is wiped entirely. I remember a movie like this. Your loved ones have made a video for you to let you have a say in your potential future. You have the option of either watching this video every single day so you know what's going on and can continue to progress your life, even though you won't have any recollection of it, or you can choose to continue living as you had been, repeating the same day over and over again and living in ignorant bliss. Which would you choose to do? Hey, watch the video.
Yeah, I mean, why not?
Yeah, I'm gonna live in bliss where I wake up every morning and I'm horrified that I've aged 20 years. Fucking crawl into a corner, cry, go to sleep, rinse and repeat. That sounds great.
I mean, I will watch the video every day. I will call or by whatever means necessary, get my hands on a journal, and I will start scribbling away.
Joke.
Because now I can supplement my video with my own words and my own thoughts.
That's not a bad idea.
Because while my mind may be temporary, that journal is more than enough permanent, and I can make do with that.
For me though, I'm gonna look at that journal. I'm gonna open it up, like my hand's a little shaky as to what it is I said, and then I'm gonna be like, "Damn, I can't read any of this. I've got such bad handwriting."
Well, who said the video's not a video journal?
Because it's on a videotape.
That means nothing.
Yeah, no, it does. Yeah, videotapes are pretty hard to change.
My understanding of this is that the video is periodically updated, but otherwise speaking, it is a video so that you may watch it and be brought up to speed on what is going on.
Yeah. Either way, it says what would you do? Watch the video or not watch the video? I'll watch the video.
Watch the video every day, have it running on Backpit.
Would you be upset if your family kept the truth from you for 20 years, even though they felt like it was for your own good? I mean, how could I not wake up and be like, huh, something feels a little different. Look in the mirror. Fuck, I'm old. Yeah, I'd be upset with them. But I'm going to forget about it, so I guess what does it matter?
I
I'd be
mean,
upset.
if I'm failing to recognize, because there's only so many times I can go through an iteration before I do something that I'm going to notice is, I didn't do that yesterday. What's going on here?
I mean, it's the illusion's gonna have to break eventually.
Yeah.
Like at some point, you're gonna get too old. Family and friends are gonna die. You know, things are going to change. I don't think you can keep them in ignorant bliss forever. So I like for this one, it says if your best friend was in the situation, would you make a video for them telling them the truth, or would you repeat every day exactly the same for them in order to keep them happy, never letting them know the truth? Hands down, I make a video for them. They're gonna know eventually.
I'd make a video to tell them the truth, and then offer to get them and their hands on so many different games, movies, books, and whatnot, and find which one they enjoyed the most to watch the first time over. And just make sure if they ever seem to be having a bad day, that's the one I deliver to them of, hey, go ahead and watch this.
Every day's gonna be a bad day, technically.
Don't care.
I want to watch Bambi. Says, I will take note of your answers. You come to find through frantic digging in the attic and the reading of old files and newspapers that your parents are famed psychologists. No, I'm pretty sure I'd be able to figure that one out. You also come to find that they aren't really your parents. In fact, they're not even related to you at all. I'm sure for a lot of people, some of our viewers and some people here in chat, they'll be like, "Oh, thank God." From what you can gather through your new discoveries, a story tells of a young child who develops psychotic tendencies and went into a trance before murdering their parents in a tragically brutal way. However, the child suffered so much trauma from the events of the loss of their parents, once the trance had worn off, that they repressed the memory of their parents' deaths, blocking it completely from their mind. 2 psychologists took the child into treatment and performed studies against the child's knowledge, raising that child to be a fully functional adult, while playing the role of the child's real parents to further gather data and potentially help that child avoid a terrible life in the process. You are that child. Would you resent your parents? No. I mean, they did what they could.
Hey, I'm totally fine with it. If they're putting themselves in harm's way from full knowing that I am capable of murdering them, props to them, and further props to them for successfully keeping me away from that fate a second time.
Yeah, if anything, I can actually use that against them, like during holidays or something. Like, man, you never want to come, or like, no, we couldn't afford that gift for you this year. My real parents couldn't afford that gift either.
Gee, I seem to remember my real parents saying the same thing.
Just before the accident.
Oh, that's the last thing I remember my parents saying.
But no, like if a couple of fucking strangers went through all that shit to raise my ass, I'd be like, no, I wouldn't resent them.
Yeah, no. Once again, if they've done the job well, I don't care. For me, family is just the people who raise you, and if they've done a good job, they've done a good job. If they screwed it up, they screwed it up. Friends are the family you get to pick.
Don't worry, you can get back at them when you don't visit them in the nursing home.
Exactly.
What's up, Rex?
I'm back. I just missed the whole. This one seems like an interesting one for me. I missed all. But yeah, I'm back. Check your DMs, please, or check your. Damn it, that word. We need a new move for that. Take your MMs, I guess.
Would you
Why
be
do we need a
grateful
new
that-
word for that?
Oh, like Dungeon Master. You can say Dungeon Master.
Oh, yeah, but you can still
Fuck
say
that
direct
word. Fuck! No, fuck DM! You can't say that. I'm messing. I'm in a joke. I know. Teehee. But yeah, please check your... Yeah.
I would be grateful.
Yeah, I'd be grateful
Enough.
that they gave me a second chance. Yeah, I'd be grateful. Would you feel betrayed by your parents?
No.
Not really. No.
Like I said, if everything's been going good, and this is assuming that, nah.
Would I confront my parents about the articles I found?
Nah.
Maybe, but just for more information.
I'd see-
I would. But that's mostly because if I don't, I'm gonna make things fucking awkward, and they're gonna probably figure it out eventually. Be like, so, not real mom, what's for dinner?
Ripperoonie.
Well, I would.
I confront them.
I would not immediately confront. I would eventually confront, so I would say yes, but I would not immediately confront. Because I would take this knowledge and observe my interactions for the next week or two, verifying that they are, in fact, actually caring.
Oh, so that's why Dad writes in his little notebook every time I take a bite at dinner. Why they have a little graph on the wall that dictates what kind of books and nursery rhymes they read to me every night. It all makes sense now. And why they called my Rex observational unit number 1. If you were in your parents' position, would you do the same for a child in a similar situation?
Oh, hell no. I ain't.
Fuck no.
Actually,
I would do that
It's a
too.
very
Was
good
it
voice
me?
line.
I ain't a good parent.
It's not that I couldn't be a good parent.
Sorry,
I just don't feel like being murdered.
Voice slip, sorry. I'm heading to bed.
Oh, good night. Rest well, Burrito.
Catch you later.
Burrito.
Yeah, I
But
would
no,
absolutely be.
I wouldn't do it.
I would absolutely be fine with the risk and threat of it all, but I'm just not. I'm not parent material. No.
That's fair. Yeah, for me, I am parent material. I like to think, but no, I wouldn't do it. I wouldn't take the risk. That said, I am considering adoption at some point in the future, but I would want a kid with maybe a little bit less baggage. What's up?
All I can think about this is Magna and Asher. Magna and Asher.
That's interesting. I have one final scenario for you before we move on. The end of the world has come and gone. Fucking zombies. And all that is left are post-apocalyptic soldiers roaming the lands, combing through towns and laying waste to any survivors in their paths, in hopes of claiming their equipment for themselves in order to survive this harsh, barren wasteland known as planet Earth. You get in good with a large colony of soldiers and spend about 6 months with them before they decide you're not pulling your weight, and in order to save the very few food rations they have left, they exile you from the compound and send you out to fend for yourself. Fuck! Damn! Could post-apocalyptic me, taking this a little bit more seriously? You decide to venture into a neighboring town in hopes of finding food that was left behind by raiders. It only takes you about a day and a half before you strike gold. A hidden underground bunker is stockpiled to the brim with enough food to feed an entire colony for a year. Now you have a few choices to make. Would you go back to the colony and tell them about the bunker? Or would you stay in the bunker all by yourself? Well, fuck them. They banished my ass.
Yeah, I gotta say, why would we go back?
I'd keep the bunker and food for myself. And if they're willing to come to me and lift the exile, they're fine and free to do it. If not, they can see how many lives this food is worth.
If you could choose to only tell some of the soldiers about the bunker and let them in so you could lead a new colony, but exile the soldiers who exiled you, would you do it?
Too much effort.
Bit of a hard decision there, because, you know, technically they all exiled me. It's not like any of my friends followed me out into the wilderness with me.
Yeah, once again, too much effort. But I'd absolutely be totally happy to kind of, I don't know the patrol routes of some of the soldiers and know my favorable ones, and just maybe wave over a friendly one that I know. And yes, here's some food. Go ahead, take this, advance yourself. Later on, I'd like a few goods if you can get them to me, but for now, let's start this with this. Bonus points if I can also pass off as a trader of some variety. No, I never knew you guys.
Hey, everyone, I gotta head out for now. Gotta go help my sweetie sleep. We gotta meet up with their parents tomorrow, so we gotta wake up a little earlier.
Short ding.
But it's been fun.
Good night, Rex.
Yeah, been great having you here.
Love you. Love you, hon. Love you,
Love
sir.
you too.
Okay.
Sleep well.
Now
That's an
everybody
order.
sleep well too. Bye, everybody. Bye.
And so the puppy is gone.
Looks like I'm gonna need to go stab a bitch.
Right. If you could choose something,
Engaging
no, I
in
wouldn't tell them. Fuck them. Like I said, fuck them.
Yeah, no. If you can only choose to tell some, nah.
If you were to lead a new colony, would you build it based on savagery and raiding, or would you build it based on sharing and compassion? Sharing and compassion, because, well, ultimately that's more sustainable than savagery and raiding.
Sharing and compassion. Because we can all share in the rating.
If you were the leader of the colony that exiled you, except it was you who exiled someone else who wasn't pulling their weight, and that person just happened to find themselves in a similar situation where they found a jackpot worth of food in an underground bunker, but they refused to share with you in the colony, would you raid them and steal it for yourselves, or would you let them keep... No, fuck them. I want my food. Their bunker belongs to me now.
Their
like
bunker belongs to me, and they are no longer exiled of here.
No, they'd still be exiled, but they'd just be dead now. He says, well, that wraps up this portion of the test. But I need more from you before I allow you to rest.
Silence, I want sleep.
A choice here, a choice there. Which would you rather? Moral dilemmas abound from what I can gather? And you'll answer clearly, crisp and concise. Will you be selfish, or is your conscience a vice? In just mere moments from now, we both shall see the difference between who you are and who you wish to be. Let us begin. Would you rather abandon the person you love most, or be abandoned by the person you love most?
This is not a very comfortable question. Val, you're there? No? Okay.
Be abandoned by the person I love most rather than abandon. I absolutely hate the feeling of hurting anyone even the slightest.
I'd rather abandon the person I love most. I don't like being abandoned. I'd rather do the abandoning. Sorry, hon. Would you rather have friends in high places who could get you anything you wanted but didn't necessarily care about you, or friends who couldn't give you anything but feel a deep personal bond with you?
Ask about our cryogenic storage
personal bond.
Consignment to the
Yeah, personal bond. I mean, it's no different than what situation I'm in right now.
Extraordinary requirements are honored at
I have
I'd
no
rather the strong friend for the stronger bond. Would you rather find $10,000 and get to keep it for yourself, or find $20,000 but have to split 4 ways with your friends, closest friends, and family? $10,000, dude. I got student loans to pay. I'd rather keep the 10,000.
I would take the 20,000, split it 4 ways, and give 2,500 to one set of friends, 2,500 to one set of friends, 2,500 to one set of friends, and keep 12,500 for myself.
I think what it says split does
I know.
mean.
I know, 5,000 each.
I just want die. But honestly, if you ever gave me $5,000, I'm pretty sure I'm gonna drive to you, shove it back in your heads, and say you're going to like a hospital or something right now. I'm worried about you.
I'll be honest, I'd be the same way.
Pat pads in, you're already there. And you're the second of them.
I'm done. Oh. Okay.
I'm sorry, I couldn't help it.
What did you do?
I was supposed I said you're not my friend.
Wait, what? Hold up.
Sads.
Hold up. Where is this without saying?
Sad Memorion.
Who said I ain't a friend? What now?
Sad Memorion.
Would you rather cheat on your partner but never get caught, or know that your partner cheated on you but have no way of proving it? Dang, Rygon, 14 hours? I know, I don't have a life.
I got one follow. And like, I think $40? But it was mostly to get games, so I didn't get to keep any of it.
Cheated on with no evidence to prove it. If they've already managed to cheat on me, there's already enough holes and whatnot to dismiss them for other reasons.
Am I doing a 24-hour stream? I mean, if I have enough incentive to do it. I know Zim here really wants me to narrate. I'm pretty sure Zim's not going to be holding out for much longer.
I unfortunately should have headed to bed about 30 minutes ago.
And I should have been down about...
I know I'm not getting narration tonight.
Aww. Well, technically you will, because, well, it's the next day now.
That's assuming we're still
tonight,
up. I should have been dead.
The Sunday evening, I've already promised after the tabletop games. I mean, if they don't happen, then cool. But I also kind of would like them to happen.
Mage game is happening. I have already been lined up to join the rant boat that's been going along this last week.
What is going on with this standstill of traffic here?
Speed
I
bump.
don't know, but by the looks of it, it seems you have some protesters.
Oh yeah, those are the speed bumps.
Would you rather cheat on your partner but never get caught, and rather your partner cheat on you but have no way of proving it? I'd rather my partner cheated on me. I'm not the kind of person to cheat on somebody.
Yeah.
Like, if I were to ever find, like, say, like, fucking Renamon suddenly steps out of my computer and says, hey, you want to fuck? I would probably go to Shine and be like, hey, Shine? Can I please? I mean, it's freaking Renamon.
To be fair, if Shine says no to that, sorry, but you gotta get a new partner there.
You're like, Shine? Yeah, Shine. I want a divorce. Right about I'm coming. Fuck Charles.
Well, I think we have our selection for the answer.
Yeah. Get cheated on with no evidence to prove it. And see, it's not Charles that I'm worried about. It's Domino. I don't think I can do it with fucking Domino. I don't like Domino.
Nobody likes Domino.
I'll keep my opinions to myself. That's all I'm gonna say. Would you rather get rich through illegal means or be poor but live an honest life? I'd rather be poor and live an honest life. Because if I get rich through illegal means, I'm probably not going to live for very long, or eventually I'm going to go to jail. And if somehow I become powerful and live long enough, I'm always going to be living life worried. I'm always going to be living life, looking behind my back. I don't want to live that kind of life. I'd rather live honestly and sincerely. Would you rather press a button that kills your favorite pet, or press a button that would kill your favorite family member? Sorry, Grandma.
Yeah! I'm just sitting here like...
No, I'd kill the fucking pet. And the reason for that is because family, they support you. They help you to get through tough times. They're your social support system.
Maybe
I
yours
can always get another Rex. Would you rather get fired from a high-paying job or have to fire your friends from a high-paying job? I'd rather fire my friends.
Fire my friends. If I'm firing my friends, they deserve to be fired, and there is a very good reason why they're being fired.
That's the assumption.
No.
The assumption.
You see,
the company could have been like, hey, they're doing a good job, but we're paying them too much. Get rid of them.
Well, you see, if I'm being told to fire them, there better be a goddamn good reason for doing so. Whereas, getting fired from the high-paying job, I might be a little more miffed or less, depending on what it is. Because if it's high-paying, you know damn well I am setting aside the money I need to so that I can, theoretically, lose the job the next day and continue on as needed for a while I look for something else.
That's great for you. I spent all mine on FA art.
Fair enough.
Hey, the Pokemon TFs are gonna art themselves. Would you rather sleep with your step sibling or sleep with your best friend's partner? I don't have a step sibling. But assuming that I did, I'd sleep with a step sibling.
Question.
What's up?
Is there an
end? Question.
What do you mean, Zim?
To these at some point?
Yes, there's an end to the game at some point. We've just been super slow on them because we've been shooting the shit the whole time. Would you rather save your best friend from certain death or let 1,000 strangers die, or save 1,000 strangers and let your best friend die? Ooh.
The trolley problem.
Scenario dependent.
Yes, it's scenario dependent, but at the end of the day, you're still killing 1,000 people to save your friend. I subscribe to maximum happiness. I'd let my friend die.
Yeah.
I would hate it, but I'd do it. Would you rather get free food for the rest of your life or rescue a starving child from a third world country?
Dude, groceries are expensive.
What was the question again?
Would you rather get free food for the rest of your life or rescue a starving child from a third world country?
I have to say I'd go with the food.
They would go with the food too.
I would lean to the rescue starving child from a third world country, but that's only because I've already mentioned to you all that I am the frickin' lunatic over here that is perfectly happy with a frickin' ramen block for 2 years and vitamins.
That's what I was gonna say. Are you sure you really want to rescue that starving child and introduce them to the ramen block? Hey, I know you're really hungry. Here, have this ramen block. Make sure you snort the flavor pack. It really adds a lot.
I can't afford to feed myself, let alone another kid.
I'm pretty sure that child is just gonna like look at you, push it away, and then die.
Well, you see.
While flipping you off.
Well, you see, I am perfectly capable of cooking and making food. I just elect not to because I don't like making single portions, and most of the food does not hold as well when refrigerated and reheated and sorts, and I am just petty and I prefer my hot meal or my tasty meal versus if I have to cook it and then stick with that and try to make sure I don't waste any of it. But having more people makes it much easier because now I can make the larger portions shared among more, and I can vary up the portions and meals more because, well, now there's more mouths going for it. I can make food go a long way if I need to.
I just have these people that are just chilling here on the side of the fucking highway.
Damn, they're learning. Fucking speed bumps. I would choose the free food for the rest of my life. Sorry. I'm fucking selfish. I gotta eat too.
Well, you see, Zim. Well, okay, never mind. The rain has shifted. For a brief moment, I was going to say they're just taking shelter from the rain, but that's no longer true.
Would I want to be rich but without family or poor with family? I'd rather be poor but with family.
Rich without family. My family.
Go ahead.
I'm sorry. Go ahead. I was just gonna say, my family's already stealing from each other. I don't need them stealing from me. I'm keeping this shit for myself.
Would you rather have to steal food for the rest of your life in order to eat, or steal enormous amounts of money from the wealthy but have to destroy the money immediately after?
What? The wealthy? I'm stealing their shit.
Stealing from the wealthy.
I don't care if I don't get to enjoy it. I will literally build a money pile and then burn it, Joker in the Dark Knight style. Like, I don't give a shit if I keep the money. If it means that they get less money, fuck them.
Would you rather serve 4 years in the military during wartime or move to a third world country and never be allowed to return home? Ooh. I'd rather move to a third world country. I don't really give a shit where I live, and I'm sure they probably have better food than what I'm getting here. Oh, you have come. Yes, we have our famous delicacy right here. Here, please eat. Pushes a ramen block in front of me.
It's always the ramen block.
You already live in a third world country, so... Yeah, but you get to live to a different, shittier third world country, right, Shella?
I mean, the U.S. is just a third world country with a Gucci belt.
Right. But no, I would not serve 4 years in the military during wartime because personally I do not believe in dying for rich people. I would rather move to a third world country than die for some fucker who doesn't even give a shit about me. Would you rather always be traveling 10 miles above the speed limit or 10 miles per hour below the speed limit? 10 miles above the speed limit. Everybody fucking does that.
Yeah, I was gonna say, that's just the standard.
Oh, that is painful. So, I want to say above, but I also know winter weather exists, and consequently, I cannot bring myself to say 10 miles above at all times because of winter weather.
Guess what? I don't drive in those conditions. Or I have somebody else fucking Uber my ass. But I'm not going 10 miles below the speed limit. I would go insane. Would you rather never have sex for the remainder of your life or have to have sex every day in order to stay alive? Looks at my current situation.
Never have again.
Looks back at the game. I mean, are you telling me I get a chance?
So, I apologize to rewind, but I just have to chime in. At the back of my mind is the idle thought of 10 miles below the speed limit. All right, I'm doing reverse in the 5 mile zone. I apologize. Now back to the carry.
I'm for this question. It's like for the if you'd rather never have sex for the rest of your life, or have to have sex every day in order to stay alive. If I chose to have sex every day in order to stay alive, I'd be dead day one. Quickly, you gotta have sex with me. Fuck no, because I'm dead.
Never have again.
I'd rather never have sex again. I can just look at porn for the rest of my life. I'm okay. There's no difference. Would you rather be addicted to hardcore drugs for 10 years but make a full recovery, or addicted to alcohol for the rest of your life? Both of these fucking suck.
I mean,
I'd rather be addicted to hardcore drugs and make a full recovery.
Yeah, I was about to say, if I'm guaranteed my full recovery, I would take the 10 years. But
yeah, that's gonna be a wasted 10 fucking years, though.
Yeah, I was gonna say, but the reality would definitely be probably leaning more towards alcoholic than the hard stuff. Realistically speaking.
Would you rather live to be 200 years old in a perfectly preserved, youthful body and have to watch your friends and family die around you, or live to be 70 but die before your friends and family? Go with 200 years old and watch everybody die. I don't give a shit. Yeah, it would suck.
Friends and family, I don't care.
But you see,
well, I do, but
I have to stay alive for Half-Life 3. But no, I would like to experience life for as long as I could and enjoy all that humanity has to offer before I pass. I'd be okay with that. You know, and people, they'll naturally die. It's just how it goes.
And I am more than happy to make my friends and family's lives as comfortable as possible in the meantime.
Yeah.
As long as they're not being pricks about it.
Jester's like, end me at 70. we just go to Jester on his fucking birthday. And he's like sitting there in front of the cake, and I cock my shotgun. Time to put this horse down. Would you rather sacrifice all your friends in order to survive, or sacrifice both your parents?
Both my parents.
Oh.
Sure, I will feel bad for my father, but I will also feel much happier for him. And goodbye, Mom. I'll take care of the animals for you. Better than you ever did.
I'd sacrifice my parents. I love them both immensely, but you know, it's what they would want. Yeah, I'm gonna tell myself that. It's what they would want.
No, I do actually love my parents, but again, this comes down to the maximum happiness thing. I love my parents, I really do. But there would be less happiness in the world if I were to sacrifice all my friends than if I were to sacrifice my parents. It's literally a numbers thing for me.
For me, it's the same way. It's about the numbers and also the time left for them. Cause, yeah.
Sorry, Mom and Dad, you've entered 45. Time to end it.
I mean,
it's what nature would have wanted.
To be fair, for me, my definition of friend is already very loose to begin with. So for all I know, I'm accidentally dooming half the world.
Would you rather get acknowledged for work that you didn't do or work hard for the rest of your life but not receive any praise for it? I'd rather work hard for the rest of my life and not receive any praise for it, because you know what? I don't need that fucking praise. All I need is the knowledge that I did a good job. That's it.
I don't need praise. I just need payment and...
Right on, good boy.
You don't deserve it.
I mean, hell, I already had to put up with enough of the whole nepotism stick with the drunk bus job. You only got the job because your father got it for you. Oh, wait, okay, never mind. You totally got this job yourself. Never mind.
If I kill all my friends, I also kill my income?
Very good point. Very good point.
I will agree, Spooky. Yes. I agree.
Okay, Rygon could survive in that case. I would literally be dead in a week.
I'd rather get punched by a nun.
Both your parents are seniors with health complications. This is a very hard question. Your parents are the only reason why you have all the things you do. The question's already answered for me in the letter. Working hard and getting things done is praise enough. There's also the danger from the sword of Damocles anyway. What? Sword of Damocles. Would you rather punch a nun or get punched by a nun? Question.
I'd rather get punched by a nun.
Yeah, I'd rather get punched by a nun.
I can take it. I can't guarantee they could take it.
Oh, I'm pretty sure they could take it. Nuns are fucking tough. It's just, I'm not the kind of person to go out and commit random acts of violence. I'm just not. Like, if she was coming at me with a knife, I'd fucking punch her. But, like, you know, I'm not going to go up to some monastery or whatever the fuck nuns stay in and just punch somebody just because. I'm not that kind of person. Would you rather lose all the money you've earned this year or lose all the memories you've gained this year?
Lose all the money.
Lose all the memories. Memories.
I've made too much positive progress.
This was a shitty year for me. I'd be okay losing it.
I've made too much positive progress.
I need the money for rent.
Fair enough.
I'm not gonna get it. I'm not gonna get enough from fucking unemployment or streaming.
I can afford to lose the money, take out a loan as need be, and work it all back. The only downside is that means that all of you are on your own for a while. Patch.
Would you rather flip a coin for a chance to win $20 or immediately win $10? I'd keep the 10.
Guaranteed 10.
Yeah.
I don't trust my odds.
Would you rather know how you die or know when you'll die? Ooh. If I go for the how I die, that could send me into a paranoid spiral.
Yeah.
Like, oh, hey, I die of a fucking brain aneurysm or heart. Oh, guess who's suddenly going in to get their heart checked 4 times a year?
Yeah,
I'll-
I'm on that same boat. It's like, I'd rather know when I die instead of how.
I'd rather know when I'll die, and when that occurs, I'm gonna be making sure that I don't know, I might have dozed off in the ER or something. I don't know.
I'm gonna say I'd like to know when I'll die, so that way I have a better idea of how much time I have left to get things done,
Yeah.
and I can better spend that time more appropriately. I'd like to
Hey
know that
there,
now.
Jack.
The future is looking bright.
When I'll die, easier to plan around. How I'll die won't do much for me. It's
Like,
just gonna-
sorry guys, I can't fit you on my schedule. This is the day I die. Would you rather be blind but be able to see crystal clear underwater, or be deaf always?
Ooh.
And I can't have a computer underwater. They don't make those. I'd rather be deaf.
I already know how to live with contact lenses, so I'm gonna say goggles full of water and blind except for underwater.
Would you rather give up all internet and social media, but be able to travel the world for free, or have the best internet in the world for free, but never leave your house? Yes!
Second! Give me that shit!
I don't give a shit about the rest of the world. I'll probably get mugged in like fucking China or something. I'd rather go for the internet.
Have the best internet, but never leave home. That's already what I do. Now go ahead and order me all the servers and set them up and set them for everyone. And voila, income is here.
Yeah.
If I've got the best internet in the world, I'm also the best server host. Fuck yeah!
Yeah, you can have everything sent here. You know, maybe I can do well enough with the stock market to eventually build some extensions on my house.
Yeah, I was about to say, well, I'm not leaving my home. Just have some contractors come in, extend the structure, make it a little bigger, and I'm not leaving my home. I'm just expanding it.
Shine. I can't come to you. But if you come to me, we'll have rocket-ass internet. Would you rather walk barefoot across a bed of hot coals, or walk barefoot through a pitch-black, snake-infested corridor?
Coals?
I mean, if I sweep my leg, I could kind of push the snakes around. But how would I know where the end is?
And that's painful because that would depend on the variety of snakes.
I mean, if I walk across a bed of hot coals, I could just go and get across to the other side,
Yeah,
like quickly. And for the snakes, you can't really do that. And granted, it doesn't say if they're venomous or anything.
Yeah, I'm gonna.
But I don't want to actually step on a snake.
I'm gonna lean towards hot coals simply because the snakes just leaves too much open variable. The hot coals I know is survivable at minimum.
Well, it probably sucked the entire time, but... Would you rather be the judge who sentenced people to death or the executioner in charge of killing them?
Executioner!
I'd rather be the judge. Because then I can know for 100% sure that the person I am sentencing to death deserves it. I would like to know for a fact, 100%, as best as I can, to know that the person that I'm about to kill is innocent or not. That's I'd rather be the judge.
And I'd like to make sure they don't suffer.
Would you rather have a witch cast a nasty hex on you so you'll always have bad luck, or be haunted by a demon intent on possessing you?
Wait, you mean one didn't do that to me already?
Honestly, the bad luck sounds like that'd be super fucking shitty. I'd rather have the demon.
Hey, I don't mind the demon trying to possess me. That's their own doing. If they want to do that, that's fine by me. They just got to know that I've got a lot of problems they're going to have to learn to deal with. Good luck with that.
Oh, we have a redeemed voice line.
Cool.
And the redeemed voice line is ooh ee ooh ah, ah, ting tang walla walla bing bang. That bang was extra.
Ting tang walla walla bang bang.
I'd rather be haunted by a demon seeking possession because I think you can kind of figure out how to live with that. But like,
Yeah.
oh, I just saw a horrific vision in your reverse, in like your reverse mirror. Oh yeah, that's just John. He does that sometimes. Oh no, all your dishes fell out of the cupboards. Oh man, again. That's why I gotta switch to plate. Or to paper. I gotta switch to paper. I can demon proof my house. I can't bad luck proof my house.
Well, I mean, to be fair, you can always exist on the artificial luck known as skill.
Would you rather be married to someone incredibly beautiful who doesn't find you attractive, or be married to someone who you're not even remotely attracted to, but they find you incredibly attractive?
Oh.
I'd rather be married to somebody who actually gives a shit about me.
Yeah.
Because guess which one's more likely to give you a little
Someone-
fun? Besides, if I go for the person who's beautiful, and you know we start vibing, where we're getting the mood going, I'm pretty sure it would feel like I'm doing it with a blow up doll. There's too many squeaks. You're still going? You took like a 2 hour and a half? Yes, because we haven't finished the game yet. I'm trying to finish the game. Would you rather work a high-paying job that you despise or a low-paying job that you love? I'd rather take the low-paying job that I love. I don't... What does this game get to understand? I don't give a shit about money.
High-paying job that I hate doing.
It'll understand that when you stop lying to yourself there. I mean, how many times you mentioned compensation and motivation and such?
Well, yeah.
Well, you see,
Gotta make
all
a
of
living.
all of my prior jobs have been the federal minimum wage. If I'm actually being paid for my time and I can actually get into the job and I despise it, I'm willing to swallow the despise for a little while to rack up a bit of cash. Because then I can move to somewhere where I can then find a lower paying job that I love that I can actually own a house at.
I'd be okay doing the low-paying job forever. I'd be okay with that.
But that said,
Just as long as I'm able to, buy food and keep a roof over my head.
yeah, scratch what I just said. I'm probably stick with a low-paying job that I love doing. I'm definitely kidding myself there.
Yeah, because I've been in a relatively high-paying job that I've despised. Like, it's not fun. Your energy gets fucking drained. You begin hating just showing up to work. Like, yeah, sure. I mean, the pay is all right, but fuck, it's so fucking stressful. I don't want to live like that. I really don't.
Yeah.
Would you rather walk 1 mile home wearing nothing but a pair of socks, or be fully clothed but have to walk 100 miles to get home? No, fuck that. I'm walking 1 mile home naked. I am not walking 100 miles fully clothed. This ain't like that fucking movie with the 3 animals that went across the country to find their fucking family.
What was the question again?
Walk 1 mile home naked for nothing but a pair of socks, or 100 miles home but fully clothed. And
Yeah, but that's just the thing, Rayshella. I'd like to enjoy my life before I fucking retire and go senile.
I'm gonna have to say walk 100 miles home fully clothed, but that's only because my luck is I'm gonna hit all of the thorns on that 1 mile home.
You know,
And
that's
I'd much rather take the distance over that pain.
Yeah. I'd rather walk home naked. I mean, at worst, I get arrested for fucking public indecency. Ooh, I don't give a shit. Would you rather find $5 in your pocket or have to grab $100 out of a public toilet? $100. It's not even. I'd rather do that. It's a fucking public toilet. What's it gonna do? Kill me?
$100, wash it off.
Bell, exactly. Bell says naked, but I prefer it that way. Like, it doesn't even say that the public toilet's dirty or something, just that it's a public toilet. It could be legitimately just sitting there, like on the rim or whatever. What if the job doesn't kill you may make me stronger? No, I actually don't subscribe to that. If a job sucks, it fucking sucks.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
And your real life here is already miserable anyway, so why add to it? That's what I'm saying. I can choose to suffer, and I'm choosing not to suffer. Anyway, I'm taking the $100 out of the fucking toilet.
$100.
Would you rather have 100 of your favorite books but never watch a movie again, or have 100 of your favorite movies but never read a book again? Books. I'd rather the books. Because movies these days are crap.
Yeah, and I was going to say, I'll take books, if only for the sheer value of, I don't know what textbooks qualify under, and I don't want to restrict myself from that.
I can always get graphic novels, too. They're
That too, yeah.
books. Would you rather always be 20 minutes late to everything, or 2 hours early? Oh, fuck that. I'd rather be 20 minutes late. I could survive going 2 hours early. Hey, guys. I know the job says we gotta show up at 6 o'clock, but I guess I'm just gonna come in at 4 o'clock in the fucking morning. Hey, everybody. I'd rather be 20 minutes late. Because if you're consistent about that, then people expect it, and, you stop kind of getting in trouble for it, because everyone just kind of knows.
20 minutes late.
I put my personal comfort over other people's priorities. I'm sorry. Would you rather find a dead body or be witness to a deadly assault? I'd rather find the dead body. I don't really care to see somebody get their ass beat.
I'd rather find the dead body simply because I would blame the hell out of myself if I don't make sure that the individual of the deadly assault is down and arrested.
And Wolfstein coming in with the steel chair! It would suck both ways. You're going in for an appointment, doctor's appointment. Hey, doctor's appointment. I might be late by 20 minutes. I'll be there. Click.
Yeah, I was gonna say, at the very least, with the family doctor we had for a while, they took decent enough notes.
Well, I mean, they make you sit there for 20 minutes anyway.
Yeah, exactly.
But like, seriously, I mean, if everybody knows I have a curse to show up 20 minutes late to everything, like, that's just how it is. That's just how it's gonna go.
Yeah, exactly.
Would you rather be able to change your past or see what your future holds for you? I'd rather look at my future. Like I said, I don't really carry that many regrets. Like, yeah, there's a couple, but I'd rather look at my future. Maybe we have some cool stuff.
Isn't this a lovely place to shop?
It sure is.
I think I could
Twice
adapt
as
with the
nice. It's
future
twice as
enough,
nice.
but changing my past. Hey, what was the winning lotto numbers? No.
Would you rather have one really great friend or 100 mediocre friends? One great friend. Quality over quantity every time.
I mean, that's literally the name of the game with my Discord.
Besides, I wouldn't remember 100 mediocre friends. I'm not good with names. I gotta keep my friend list relatively compact or else I start forgetting names. It's like poor Zim here. If I learned a new friend, Zim's name gets pushed right out of my head and I forget all about him.
I have slowly gravitated to the great friend arrangement, though I will be honest, previously the arrangement was the 100 mediocre, and one of those examples is one that has already been removed from this HEF server.
Oh?
Our community grows.
Was it that one that just kept being hostile to everybody?
Yeah, Zim, unfortunately, I've got a lot of servers that I'm in, and some of the folks are surprisingly hostile. But I can't. I'm sorry, but I am dumb, and I cannot bring myself to leave some of them.
I mean, I don't blame you. It's not your fault for their actions.
I mean, pay me $5 and I'll do it for you.
Fair enough. But no, it's
James.
I mean,
thank you
it's
very
cheaper
much for
than
that
the
follow. Welcome.
It's cheaper than a $120 therapy session to convince you to leave them. I'm just saying, $5 versus $120. You're getting a good deal here. Would you rather lose all your teeth or lose one day of your life every time you kiss someone?
Lose one day of my life for each kiss.
Because then I just don't kiss.
Yeah, I was gonna say,
Sorry, Belle.
There's so many different
we'll do
ways to show
Eskimo kisses.
affection.
Yeah, we'll do Eskimo kisses from now on.
Don't have to be a kiss. It can be so many other things.
Yeah,
we'll show a whole world.
We'll come up with a secret handshake. Would you rather win the lottery and lose the ticket before you can collect your money, or see your worst enemy win the lottery? I'd rather win the lottery and lose the ticket because that would be fucking hilarious.
Win the lottery, lose my ticket. Because I got it on my phone.
Would you rather find true love or have your dream job?
Ooh. You know, the painful one here is that I don't have either, so I don't know which would apply. I have absolutely zero interest in love, and I also don't have a dream job. And
sorry, Bill.
If I had to pick the line, I'd probably lean towards dream job, if only for the sole fact that whatever it is, I should be theoretically happy with it.
I want my dream job because my dream job is literally to leave behind a legacy that makes the world a better place. I am willing to give up my personal happiness for that. I would rather have my dream job. Sorry, Belle. Love you. Would you rather have a pause button for life or a rewind button?
You better tell Bell that he needs to come and watch this recording because you have apologized to him so many times. Oh, he is. Okay. I thought he went to bed.
Bell says, it's okay. I just realized I'll never come first. No, I killed my parents for you. Would you rather have a pause button for life, or would you rather have a rewind button for life? Ooh, that's a good one. I'd rather have a pause button. I'd like to have a pause button. Because then I could just like pause it and be like, alright chat, I'm going to eat dinner real quick. Pause, eat dinner. Unpause. Alright, we're back.
Oh, have a rewind button for life.
Start having, the funds with someone. Alright, I can last for a long time. Pause button.
this already goes along that previous one of see the future or change your past, and I'm absolutely picking that rewind button so that should I wish to, I can absolutely tweak some things. I promise I'm not already doing that.
Yeah, I can. You can like legitimately just see like when you say something in a conversation, and you're like, oh, I can legitimately feel my friendship going down with this person. Rewind. Choose something else to say. Rewinds. Why, yes, Zim. I do like vanilla ice cream.
Really? Who are you? You're clearly not Rygon. You throw mods on everything. There's nothing vanilla with you.
BRB dinner time. Oh, I'm glad I reminded you, Rachella. But I'd go for a pause button. I'd rather have a pause button. It seems more convenient. Would you rather drown to death in gasoline or be boiled to death in water?
Ooh.
I'd rather drown to death in gasoline. That's boiling to death in water sounds really painful, and I also don't want to give them the satisfaction of making me soup.
That is a toss-up. Drowning is already bad enough, let alone with gasoline, but I don't know.
Would you rather make a new friend every day or get $100 a day for doing nothing but never have friends again? I don't think that $100 a day even covers minimum wage.
No, it doesn't.
Yeah, I was about to say, that ain't minimum wage. I'm sorry.
Look, I'll just give up all my friends and social connections forever and ever. But hey, I get this crisp $100 bill. Benjamin Franklin, you're my only friend.
Well,
I'll make a friend every day because you can learn from people. You can learn from people.
$36,000 a year. Still friends. Now, if it were $1,000 a day, still friends.
I'd still be friends. Again, I don't give a shit about the money. Social connections is what humans are literally need to be happy, content, and survive. If you don't have friends or like anybody to connect with, fuck, that's a sad life. Like, you aren't gonna last long as a person. I'm sorry. People die young when they don't have that shit.
Even if friends keep you up far later than you wanted, playing a game with way too many fucking questions that they said would be 45 minutes. 5 hours ago.
Pause button. Would you rather die to save your family or sacrifice your family to save yourself?
Die to save your family.
Yeah, I'd die to save my family.
If it were my parents, sacrifice my parents. But for my family, nah, my sister's fine. She's already got some pretty solid aspirations she's going for.
Yeah, she cool.
My brother, he's a toss-up, but he's alright. Close enough. He's salvageable.
Ooh. Would you rather always be hated by those closest to you for something you didn't do? Or have hurt everyone you care about, but they'll never find out it was you? I'd rather hurt everyone. They can deal with it. Because it's not so much the hate that I dislike. Like, if the thing just said that they hate me, fine. But I don't like being hated for something I didn't even do.
I hate both of them, but I would lean towards the former.
That's fair.
I much prefer enduring the pain than dealing it.
Hey, it didn't say they died. That's all I'm saying. It didn't say they died.
Yeah, but you see, the problem is that unfortunately for me, I will hate myself for something I did/didn't do, regardless. So I'm just going to pick the one where I don't hurt anyone.
Fair. Would you rather sleep with your worst enemy or sleep with someone who you know has many incurable STDs? I'm sure Hitler could be a good lay. I mean, he got a wife after all, eventually. I don't really have a worst enemy, though. Like, yeah, there's people who kind of dislike me, but, like, I don't have, like, somebody who's vowed a blood oath to kill my ass or to make me uncomfortable or something.
STD ridden all the way, protection, and I'm not giving my worst enemy that kind of ammunition. I've already had that leveled against me. I'm not doing that one.
I'd rather sleep with them. I mean, for a lot of people, I mean, they do sleep with their worst enemy once the divorce comes along.
Apparently a bunch of my houses started getting damaged by bad weather.
I promise, I did not heat wave your neighborhood.
Jester makes a good point.
It is 6 degrees Celsius and sunny. What bad weather are they getting damaged by?
Global warming.
Okay, it just went away.
Are you on a journey to find freshness? Are you tired of shopping?
Jester says the enemy won't exist anymore. Yeah.
Sure you are.
They're living with me. They ain't gonna be my enemy anymore. They'd be like, oh, you know what? Yeah, all right. Yeah, all right.
Twice the price. It's twice as nice.
I sleep with my worst enemy. I didn't want to deal with STD. That sounds like too much of a pain. Come on, Rygon, sleep with you. But Belle, you're not my worst enemy. Would you rather only eat food you don't like or give up all liquids except for water? I'd rather give up all liquids except for water. I drink water most of the time anyway. I know. But it is all liquids, like including soup. I can't even have soup.
Yeah, I was about to say, about my dry block of ramen.
You are condemned to only dry ramen.
But the thing is like, I'd rather only eat food I dislike. That's literally just raw tomatoes. I don't want to eat raw tomatoes for the rest of my life. I'd rather give up all liquids except for water. Would you rather always listen to music at max volume or always listen to music just above the lowest volume? I'd rather always listen to music on a very low volume because that's what I do anyway. Because you all keep telling me to turn shit up.
Yep.
I'll just get a really good headset. Would you rather meet your hero and find out they don't like you or never meet your hero at all? I don't have a hero. But assuming I ever did, I'd rather never meet them because people are fucking flawed. And if I were to meet my hero and find out that they are a flawed individual, it wouldn't be very pleasant. I'd rather never meet them.
I'd rather find out that my hero doesn't like me, but only if they let me know what they don't like.
Yeah. Would you rather never have a pet for the rest of your life or never have friends for the rest of your life? I'd rather never have pets because I don't have a fucking pet now. I'd rather never have pets.
I have
There's a distinction between the two of them?
Here's the thing. We are furries. We get to cheat on this question.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was about to say, I chimed in with, there's a distinction?
Now come along, Belle. Tug. Would you rather live in excruciating pain for the rest of your life, or live pain-free, but everyone you know and love will live in excruciating pain for the rest of their lives?
Excruciating pain.
I already live in excruciating pain every fucking day. What's the goddamn difference?
I would rather live in excruciating pain, but hold it over everybody else that I sacrifice myself so they can live pain-free. Now give me that fucking Oreo!
I'd rather live in excruciating pain. I've already dealt with that a little bit. I'd rather deal with that.
The thing is with excruciating pain, like, you can learn to live with it. It's possible. It fucking sucks, but you can learn to live with it. He says, thank you for answering my questions, but we are not yet done.
Oh, God.
Now tell me, how does this picture make you feel?
No. No.
All right, we're on the very last one. We have made it through many categories except for one. These final questions will be from deep within. I want to see your soul. I want to see your heartbeat quicken. I want to learn all that you know. I want to see what makes you think. I want to know what makes you tick. I want to know your darkest truth. I want to know what makes you sick. I want to expel the truth from yourself. I want to feed on your precious fate. I want to learn of all your love and bathe in all your hate. So one last time we sit together as we await the final revelation. These are the last questions I have. The last examination. Take your time, do think hard, savor every moment dearly, for when I'm finally finished with you, you'll see it all ever so clearly. I must be looking underwater. And here we go.
I swear.
Choose. Go ahead.
I was just gonna say, I swear, if this is not the final section, like they've said 2 times before.
Choose one of these words that you feel resonates with you the most in this very moment.
Insane.
Destructive.
Insane. I've been told twice before, we're almost done. And I keep continuing, thinking it's gonna be done.
Choose one of these words that you feel resonates with you the most in this very moment.
Curious. Curiosity drives the insanity.
Inquisitive. Do you ever lie to those who are closest to you? Yes, I fucking lie to people. Who doesn't? Have you ever hurt someone whom you know didn't deserve it? Yes.
Yep.
Have you ever lost your temper when you know you shouldn't have? Yes.
You're losing
Have
your
you ever
temper
intentionally
now.
hurt an animal? Have I ever intentionally hurt an animal? No. No, I'm not losing my temper.
Unfortunately.
You've never seen, Zim, you've never seen me lose my temper.
True.
Have you ever blamed someone for something you know they didn't do? No. I'm not that fucking petty. Have you ever abandoned a pet? No. Have you ever abandoned a loved one in their time of need?
No.
I don't think so. No, I don't think so. I didn't go to one funeral, but that's because I was busy. I didn't want to go.
Well, also, frankly, the funeral isn't really for the person.
Yeah, exactly. It was my great grandmother, like one of my great grandmothers. I didn't fucking know her. She already had like dementia and shit by the time I was old enough to get to know her. So like literally all I remember from her is she gave me like one plushie when I was a kid, and that's it. I'm sure she was a sweet woman, but I didn't want to sacrifice a day or two of work just to go attend a funeral for a person I barely knew. Have I ever stolen something from someone that you cared about? Yes, actually.
Yep.
I've stolen knives from my sister because I thought I could take better care of them than she could, and I was right. Have you ever broken something to spite someone that you cared about? No. I'm not that petty.
Yep.
Have you ever played the victim in a situation even though you hadn't been wronged?
Yes.
Yep.
Every goddamn day.
No. Yes, I played a victim.
Hey there, I do things. Yes, Raygon has dragged us into this insanity.
Man, be glad you weren't here for the last two then. Have you ever had romantic feelings for someone who wasn't your partner while you were in a relationship?
What's romantic feelings?
I mean, I've had crushes, but I don't know if they're like romantic. I'm gonna say no. I've never had it to where I'm like, no, I don't think so.
I have
About the closest I've had is I had one relationship, but the thing is that they hadn't spoken to me in like 4 fucking months. So like I figured we were done. What's up?
For me, I have, but at the same time, I've always been in an open relationship, so I don't think that quite counts.
Okay. Have I ever wished for the death of someone who has wronged me?
Oh, absolutely.
Trying to think of anyone who's ever wronged me. Because actually, I've never really have had that happen. Yeah, I'll say yeah. I'll say yes. Why not? Have you ever wished for the death of a loved one? No.
I mean, if we're at the point of wishing for their death, are they really still a loved one?
Exactly.
Yes,
if you knew that writing someone's name on a piece of paper would instantly cause their death, would you write down anyone's name? There's few people I could think of.
Well, you see, as much as I would love to, there's a little bit of ambiguity on who's has what name, and I don't want to accidentally pick off, like 100 people that happen to share the same name.
It's okay, Woe. I'm the only one that goes by Zim. You can write it in.
Oh, no. I am highly specific.
Bob Smith. Oh shit, there went all the Bob Smiths, guys. Just write down like their people have middle names, so just make sure to put down their middle name, put down their year of birth, make sure you put down their address.
No, you see, this is when I go ahead and I just go full evil villain and I just put it in a printer and find a database.
Okay,
you
so
feel like you could spend
chat.
more.
Good morning again, chat, for all of you that went to bed earlier and woke up to find me still going. Hello again. Raygun has dragged us into insanity.
24-hour stream, let's go!
Do you feel like you could spend more time with your loved ones than you currently do? Yes.
Nah.
Have you ever owed someone an apology but refused to apologize to them? Yes. I think so. I mean, I usually have no problem apologizing, but I'm trying to think if there's anyone I've ever wronged and didn't apologize for. I can't think of any, but I'm sure I've done it. Or I've been that level of petty. Do you ever regret worrying so much about things you can't control?
Absolutely.
No, I don't regret that. Do you ever feel like your negativity brings other people down? No.
Absolutely.
I wasn't aware.
Do you ever regret
were
not
negative.
standing? I know, right? Do you ever regret not standing up for yourself when you feel like you've been wrong? Yeah, I've been in a couple situations where I feel like I could have stood up for myself. Like at work, when they laid more work on me, and I could have just gone no, I'm good. Do you ever feel like you let others influence your decision making too much? What do you think, chat?
Unfortunately, yes, very much.
No, I don't let others influence me too much. I ask sometimes, but I still make my own decision at the end of the day.
No, what you do is you're like, okay, chat, Let me, give me money and I'll do this.
Wait, where are you going with my shoes?
So?
They sure are. Nice shoes.
Yeah, you see, the thing is that Rygon openly announces that they are indecisive and they want the assistance with the decision making.
Hey, yeah, kind of. Hey, everyone. I'm not that greedy, thank you very much. If you all donated or tipped more judiciously, I would have to do that.
If you all just give him more money, he wouldn't have to be like, give me more money.
Exactly. Excuse me for trying to make a living. Most I 10, thank you for the 10 biddies. Eat a dime at high velocity.
I do things. Thank you so much for those biddies as well on my end. I swear I kind of wish I could bring myself to be a little bit more like you there, because the only time I promote anything as far as finances go is when it's like, hey, this person needs help. Please help. Yeah. But if it's for me, it's like, okay, the closest I get to promoting it is I update the tip goal.
Exactly. Like, legitimately, it's one of those things where if you don't ask for it, people ain't gonna give it to you. It's as simple as that.
People promote
like
my
I
channel
remember
more
going
than
I remember going for fucking months and I never got a fucking tip. But as soon as I fucking say, hey, you know what? I'll do something neat for you guys if I get like $10, people will fucking do that. They're willing to work with you on that.
Yee.
Hey guys, I could use some help.
No, stick to your principles.
No,
So seriously, other people promote my supporting me more than I do.
Yeah.
Well, you see, the main reason I do is because, one, you deserve it, and two, I want to be on the receiving end of the shenanigans too, damn it! I want to have the influences yeeted. I demand the cards of chaos.
Yeah. And unfortunately, I don't have as much to offer as Zim does, so I kind of have to, I have to ask on occasion. Sorry. Thank you for the biddies. I do things. I very much appreciate you and for your support of the channel. Thank you so much. So do I ever feel like I let others influence my decision making too much? No, not really.
Not as much anymore, but previously, yes.
No, not even previously. I've always had a pretty good handle on my decision making. Do you ever wish that you lived a more honest life? No. Fine.
No.
Good. Has your dishonesty ever caused someone else to suffer?
Yep.
No, not really. Like, at most, it might be from, like, when I'm working with clients, and I'm like, you know, this client's kind of a bitch. They can wait 5 minutes before I call them. Like, that's about as most it gets.
Alright. Well, as much as I would love to stick around, to ensure that I am up for tabletop today, I'm going to go ahead and hop off now. Go have a good one.
Oh, but we're so close to seeing this guy tell me
Are
off.
we?
These are the final questions. These are the final questions.
How many fucking times has he said that?
He's never said it before.
Answer, yes.
I need to be up for the same tabletop game that Woe's going to bed for. I'm sticking it out.
Don't worry. Don't worry. You can wake up at your tabletop session and you can ask for $5 so you don't fall asleep. Put like a big horn attached to it or something, and every time people think you're falling asleep, they donate $5 and wake you up. It's flawless. Have you ever had someone leave your life before you had the chance to tell them something important?
Affirmative.
No, not really. Do you ever feel like you prioritize people in your life who are unworthy of your time? Yeah, I feel that on occasion.
Affirmative.
Yeah, that Zim
You ever
guy.
feel... Yeah, fuck that Zim guy. Oh, he's him.
Hello? Hello?
Dude, so you're gonna give me a good reference to my job, right?
Oh, for sure.
Thank you. Do you ever feel like you prioritize your own wants before those who need you the most?
Oh, definitely not.
Yes, I do. Because again, it's that fucking full cup shit. I have to have a full cup before I start pouring for everyone else. I self-care. Thank you.
I don't.
I do not. I really should.
Do you ever feel like you spend too much time working towards something you're not truly passionate about? Yeah, it's my job. Do you ever feel like you're living up to your full potential? No. I know I'm not. Do you ever let your fears stop you from pursuing things that you truly want?
Yep.
It's not a matter of fears. Oh, but yeah, I'll say yes. I will say yes. Have you ever refused to try something because you're afraid that you would fail? No. Have you ever been attracted to someone but refused to let them know because you were afraid of being rejected? No. I've asked a few times and I've been rejected a few times. I just don't ask very often because it's not often I feel that spark.
Yep.
Do you ever feel as though you're chasing the wrong things in life? No, not really.
Not really.
Do you ever feel like you spend so much time planning for the future that you ignore the present? No. Do you ever feel like your family and friends like you more than you like them? Yes. I don't know why people like me. That's what I'm saying. Have you ever loved a pet more than your family? No.
Yes.
Do you ever make up excuses to get out to going to an event instead of just telling the person who invited you that you don't want to go? Yes. I've done both. By the way, Zim, I can't make it to the Digimon game next week. That's the day I'm going to die.
Oh,
Pet. We'll just
I thought
bring you
liked
back.
it.
Yes.
Don't worry, Rygon. You're allowed to die. Just don't be upset when we drag you back. I don't care if you're kicking and screaming.
No, I was right by the chocolate sundae pool. And yes, I like the game just fine, Sim. I do not need you overthinking that. Do you ever feel like you spend more time with technology than you do building stronger bonds with your friends and family?
No.
So we're at the 15-hour mark, everybody.
Onward!
I do spend more time with technology. I do spend a lot of time with technology, yes. But to be fair, I do use a lot of that technology to facilitate my relationships.
Yes, but you're away from technology time versus the time spent on videos and such that is not spent with others.
Oh, I'm sorry. I like my grandmother and my grandfather, but they're both kind of boring.
And
love your grandma.
I'ma say no.
Have I ever defended someone you shouldn't have? No. I don't fucking defend anyone unless I know for a fucking fact that they're worth defending. Do you sometimes have a hard time admitting that you're wrong? No, I'm perfectly fine admitting that I'm fucking wrong. I'm fine with that.
I have a hard time admitting I'm doing something right.
Do you ever place the blame for your personal failures on someone or something else?
Sometimes.
Yes, but it's not someone else. It's something else, and it's my fucking ADHD. I place the blame on my personal failures a lot on my ADHD. Not necessarily without reason, but yeah, I do that. Have you ever accused someone of something with no real evidence to back it up? No. I need evidence. Have you ever had sex with someone whom you know you shouldn't have? No.
Nope.
Have you ever had any kind of relationship with someone whom you know you shouldn't have? Yeah. I've been in a couple relationships that I'm like, this isn't good. I'm doing it just to learn. And boy, I learned. That was the one relationship where they fucking cheated on me. But to be fair, I went into it with the knowledge that this isn't gonna end well. But I was also like really young at the time. I was like fucking 16 or something.
Well, I mean, right now you're literally in a relationship with a chew toy. I mean, you gotta have real connections there, Rykon.
But every time I press their paw, they tell me words of affirmations.
I'm sorry, Rykon. Your blow-up doll is not real.
What? Don't you say that about Shine? They love me. Have you ever seen those guys that actually legitimately like take real actual fucking dolls to like fucking restaurants and they like dress them up and they're like doing like couples dates with their fucking dolls and shit?
I have never heard of that actually happening in real life.
It has. It has. I've seen video evidence of it. It's fucking weird.
Also, just to be clear, I'm only joking, Shy.
Have you ever let a relationship degrade because you were afraid of being the one to break up with someone? Not necessarily. Yes, I've done this. You ever feel like you could take better care of my own health? So, guys, 15 hours. Definitely haven't been sitting in this chair for most of it.
Could I take better care of my own health? Yes. Do I take better care of my own health? No.
Have you ever let someone else take the blame for something you did?
Out of spite?
No. I let my sisters take the blame when I was younger. Because my dad was mean. Not necessarily in like I'm gonna beat you fucking silly kind of mean or anything like that. But he was a scary guy. And I didn't want to fucking get blamed for shit. Because he'd make me do push-ups. So, if I didn't have to take the blame, great. I don't actually remember if I've ever done that to my sisters, but it wouldn't surprise me if I have. That's what I'm saying.
Have I ever?
Sure.
Yes.
I'm sure if they listen to this, they could probably list off 15 different instances.
Probably. Wait, no, I could think back at my other jobs. Sometimes paperwork would get screwy, and that screwiness would be my fault because I didn't know the system, and I'd let like the fucking paperwork ladies, the business office or whatever, I'd let them take the blame.
Oh, absolutely, for this next question.
It's kind of one of those victimless crime sort of things because, nobody gives a shit. Have you ever acquired something you didn't really want just because somebody else wanted it?
Yep.
My baldness?
I literally have a truck outside because my relatives are fighting over it, and I am the only one that does not drive drunk, exercise use of drugs, or otherwise abuse the vehicles.
That's fair.
Because all of the relatives who want the truck are the relatives that have like 6 to 8 vehicles in their yard that are defunct and not functional because they can't take care of their vehicles or they've damaged or wrecked them.
No. Do you ever feel like you're not living up to others' expectations? Yeah.
Yes.
Have you ever walked out of someone's life without any explanation? Not intentionally.
Very briefly so.
But yeah, I've walked out of people's lives before. No, there's been a few friend groups I've walked out of because fuck them. Do you ever feel like you focus more on the negative aspects of your life and what you don't have rather than being grateful for what you do have? No, I'm actually a pretty grateful guy. Have you ever witnessed someone being wrong but didn't have the courage to stand up for them? No, I've never actually have had that happen, and in those events that I have actually stood up. So, and finally, he says,
"This better be finally."
You feel like you're a good person? I like to think I'm a decent person, yeah. He says, very interesting. That concludes the ending to your examination. In your mind, I have dug myself a hole. I will analyze your answers very carefully, and now it's time for me to gaze into your soul. This is preposterous. This simply cannot be. I have expected every potential outcome, but yours seems to have evaded even me.
Don't you dare ask me another question.
I was prepared to tell you of your fate, to play upon your fear, to break the worst of news to you, to plant the seeds of doubt within your ear. But as I've asked you to be honest with me, I must in turn be just as honest with you. For as much as I wish to lie, I am forever shackled to the truth. From what I can deduct from deep within, from everything you've shared with me, in return I shall share this with you. This is what I see. You can get on with it. People would do real well to start taking you a bit more seriously and listening to you a lot more often. Your intelligence is incredibly underrated, even by your own standards. If a zombie apocalypse were to ever occur, you'd be everyone's best friend because a relationship with you wouldn't be an option. It would simply be a necessity to survive. You have so much to offer to this world and those around you, but you absolutely must make your talents and knowledge readily available. People are too afraid to ask you for your opinions oftentimes. Even when they do, they're afraid of your truths. Yeah. I'm a fucking mental health counselor. Yeah, makes sense. You're not like others.
They're supposed to be on, but the way that those work are through a third. They're not an official notification thing. So if you did make a purchase and it didn't notify, I'm sorry for not doing so, but thank you so much for supporting the channel that way through Humble Bundle.
He says, you're not like others. You're special. Not everyone is going to cut it in this life, and that's an unfortunate fact. But you, on the other hand, are going to thrive no matter what happens. You've got what it takes to take any project to the next level, whether it's working on your own or as part of a team. You're underrated, you're underappreciated, and you're often misunderstood. It's not fair, but life isn't fair, and it never will be. Life will always be what you make it, and you've got some insane amounts of potential. Ultimately, it's still up to you what you do with it. One thing I will say, however, is that you need to snap out of the false reality that you tend to live in sometimes. The world you've managed to escape to in your head, while much better than the world around you, is not going to get you where you want to go in life. Fuck, I gotta stop being a furry. Actions are what makes things happen. Actions will take you to the next level. Fuck, he's telling me to get off my ass and do shit. Actions will take you to the next level. Not just sitting in your head all day long. Let this be the swift kick in the ass you need in order to be productive and take things to the next level. Don't waste any more time, just kick ass. Your secret word is orderly. Remember this word, this will come in handy.
Please tell me
Look,
it's
that's
almost
2
over.
games.
Is it over?
Yeah, it's over.
Perfect.
Fine. I mean, I still got a little bit more to read, but it's not like important shit. Fuck, that's 2 games now that have told me to get off my ass and start doing shit. If you received an ending that you've already received before from previous examinations, remember, we did not ask you your secret words prior to taking this test, so that should be very telling. It means something very special. If your result was the same as something you've got previously, we'd like you to add the phrase twin words next to your secret word in the comments. If you received an entirely new outcome, that means you've got multiple layers of things to work on in your journey. Or you may just have an extra layer of depth to your personality, but only you will know the answer to that. You've answered hundreds of questions. You've found deeper meanings. You've been enlightened, and you've helped others find enlightenment. Many people have wondered just what the test series is truly about. But it's simple. The answers are always so much more simple than we believe them to be. The test is about you. The reflection in your darkened screen, the one who seeks the answers. The person who seeks answers. More than being about the answers, the test is more so about the questions. It's about making you think. It's about encouraging you to open up and admit that you're human. Just as human as everyone else. The test is about unity. The test is about compassion. The test is about bringing people together and showing the world that we're not so different after all. Look at all the secret words that have been left in the comments. Look at all the thousands of people who are just like you. We all feel so lonely sometimes. We all feel flawed. We all feel pain. But that's because every single one of us is human. The world judges one another based on so many variables, but they're the most hypocritical set of variables imaginable. We judge each other, and are judged ourselves, by our peers who do the same exact shit that they judge us for in the end. And that we judge them for, too. You feel flawed, because you are flawed. You feel afraid, because you have the right to be. You feel overwhelmed, because the world is overwhelming. Depression is overwhelming. Anxiety is overwhelming. Our problems are overwhelming. Suicide is an epidemic. We are losing loved ones before their time, and any one of us can fall on the hardest times in our lives at any given moment. We can lose everything we knew and love instantly and unexpectedly. But one thing that we are not is alone. You are never alone. We're all flawed because we're all human. We're all scared because we're all human. We all fight these battles every single day because we're all human. But you never have to feel alone in your fight. Look at all the secret words that have been gathered that match yours. Look at all the words that don't match yours. Perhaps those people are going through struggles that you have yet to experience or know nothing about. Perhaps some others know not of yours either. But don't judge those who are struggling. Help them, just as you'd wish to be helped in your time of need. Don't be afraid to ask for help, and reach out to those who are. Everyone is suffering. Some of us just suffer quieter than others. We are all in this together. The test series has helped bring so many people together and make so many people feel less alone. We've read your comments, and others are free to do so as well. We've read about how those games have helped you. We've read about how much positivity they've spread. We've read how many people say that their lives are forever changed. And I'll tell you one thing. If even one life was saved in the process of this social experiment, then it was worth conducting. And every single one of you that left a comment is a hero. By leaving comments, you've helped spread the message out to others. You've helped spread a positive light in a very dark time for so many people, and those people have you to thank for it. But there are so many people in this world who do nothing for others, and they'll continue to do nothing for others. They won't lift a finger to help others around them because they don't understand that someone is suffering just as much as they are. They're just too afraid to open up about it. But not us. We've all opened up quite a lot, haven't we? We are brave enough to answer these questions that so many people fear admitting to. We are brave enough to take a chance and leave a secret word as a symbol of our participation. For that, Random Studios would like to thank you by not only placing your name in the credits at the end of this game, so the world knows of your good deeds on spreading the word and participating, but we've also got another surprise for you. Everyone who has left a comment on our titles, and continues to do so on future titles, will be put into the credits of our new massive project that we've been working on. But that's not the good part. We will also be going through and selecting names from those who leave comments on all of our titles, and putting their names right into the actual game and storyline, whether it be a special item, a piece of the lore, a character named after them, and so much more. You've contributed your time and energy and helped others in need. We want to make sure you're commemorated for your efforts and get the admiration you deserve. Now, as far as your secret words go, your secret words will play a pivotal role in our new project. You'll plug your secret words into different parts of your journey when they are requested of you, and you'll alter the game in a way uniquely set for your specific words. This is an RPG where every choice matters, where every decision you make changes something about your session. This is an RPG that focuses on every human emotion, the decisions we make, and how those decisions make us feel. Keep an eye out in the future for our main project, Chasing Demons, where every NPC from all of our titles will be represented with a storyline, and the world will get to see how they all tie in together. You helped shape it. You helped make it what it is. And we'll be sure to continue to add more and more players into the lore and gameplay as we read more and more of the comments left on our titles, all the way up until its official release. And again, to commemorate those who participated across all of our titles, we'll be periodically selecting names from all of our titles. Thank you so much for everything you've done for us, and everything you continue to do for the world. We greatly appreciate your feedback and support. We've read every single review and comment left for us. From the bottom of our hearts, thank you for everything you do. Thank you for playing. Thank you for contributing your secret words to our projects. And that's it. That was test 3.
Great. That took 6 hours and 1 minute.
That?
You made me go over my 6-hour mark. I'm gonna have to edit this recording, but I'm gonna do that tomorrow. Thank you, everybody.
Make sure to leave all the funny parts, like me.
Thank you, everybody, for joining us today for Cities Skylines 2. Check out our website, zgfgaming.com. We've got links for our Discord, Telegram, Mastodon, Blue Sky, Patreon, and more. They are on the website as well as down in the description below through our link tree. Thank you to my patrons, tippers, and subscribers. It is your support that allows this stream to continue to happen. I cannot do this without your guys' help and your support, so thank you. Consider becoming a patron over at patreon.com/zgfgaming. It's one of the best ways to support the channel, though you can also do so by simply sharing the stream around, as well as coming by, hanging out, and just being your awesome selves that you are. But for now, thank you so much for joining. Don't forget to subscribe to our YouTube, and I bid you the most fondest adieu. You're gonna say bye?
Oh,
That didn't come through. Ragon, you there?
Yeah, I'm here.
You gonna say bye? Oh, there we go. Okay.